Yes. Pop out. There we go. Hey Tim, how you doing? Just gonna finish setting up here. There we go. My channel. There we go. Yes. Hey Mana. And Tim, I hope everybody's doing good. Close that off. I'm just finishing setting up my screen here so I can see everything. There we go. I'm doing good there, Tim. Yeah. Froze our butts off here today, but doing good. Michael Banning. Banning, how you doing? Are you in Kentucky yet, Michael? Well, you must have gotten there by now. Hell's Pond. Good day, sir. Hope all is well. You got there yesterday at 5? Okay. Well, I don't know, Mana. Nothing went on too adventurous here today, so I was supposed to get my income tax papers in, bring them in, but I didn't bring them in. I'll bring them in on Monday. It's cool there, Hell's Pond. Nice to hear that. I know I want to do my income tax, but I don't draw nothing. I don't get money back, so not too much in a hurry to go and bring it. I'll pay money, so I'm not much in a hurry to go and get them done. You got some flying in today. It's pretty cold over there, Michael. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. It was doing minus 14 almost all bloody day today. That's Fahrenheit. This is supposed to warm up tomorrow. Can't wait to see that. Yes, Brian, it's going to be a big day for you tomorrow. A racing day tomorrow. Well, I hope the hell you knock it out, man. I hope you get it. Everybody check out Brian Kirby's channel. And tomorrow he's going racing, guys. So are you going to be filming this, Brian? Don't forget your SD cards. You're going to be up against some real good pilots. Okay. Yeah, well, I hope you can beat the butts off these guys. Show them up. Probably no footage. GoPro is too much added weight. Yeah, that's true too. You want to go as fast as you can. That's for damn sure. So I know it's not very many people on here right now, but check out everybody's channels, guys. Make sure you got everybody still. Okay. Hope it's nice out enough for you to go for practice. Hey, Easy Joan, dude. How you doing? Good evening. Got to run downstairs for a few minutes, leaving the show run. Okay, that's cool. Mana. And look who's in the house.
Hey,
Hey,
Roger.
Paul.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
You have a good afternoon?
Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, I had a good afternoon. Yeah, I didn't go out. I'm going to go do my income tax papers on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be much nicer too. So, yeah, I'm ready for the weekend, AZ Drone, dude. It's supposed to be getting warmer on the weekend, they say here. Then the 2 degrees warmer, and they say, hey, it's spring. Yeah, right.
Michael Banny, how you doing, my friend? AZ Drones? Phenomena, of course, just stepped out for a minute. Brian Kirby. Hell's Pawn. TCM Drones. Tim is here. Yeah, you got quite a few people all just here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Show the fact that you enjoy coming to Canadian Drone Hub. I went out and had to buy 10 more bags of peanuts this afternoon.
Bad girl, how you doing? John Coopy.
Okay, just a minute. I gotta go get ready. But okay.
John Coopy, I'd go there and unplug your computer if I was closer. Hey, Perth West Office, how you doing? Long time no see. Nice to see you, Dave. Everybody check out Perth West Oz. Check out his channel. Very good. The guy does very good reviews. Congrats on your 4K there, Dave.
Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. This Manamana moment brought to you by John Coopy. Manamana.
Did you hear what I told John?
Yeah. Well, you know what I was going to show you, Roger. Let me grab it. I'm stumped. I'm absolutely stumped. I got a delivery day, something that I didn't order.
You didn't
And I don't know
order.
if somebody's playing games with me or what. But I got this package today, this box.
Is it from Amazon?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say on it. I'm gonna open it up for you.
I can't see. What the hell is that?
Keurig coffees. Boxes of them inside this case. It's a case of them.
Who the hell sent you that? You don't drink coffee.
No, hell no.
Holy crap. Sure, Lynn didn't order them?
Nope. Well, she wouldn't order me coffee. Unless that's another way of sticking it to me. I don't know. But
God.
here's I'll show you the shipping label. And it doesn't say who it's from.
Somebody must have been mistaken address.
Just says from Keurig in Union City, Studio Way, Union City, Georgia. Shipped to me, 10 pounds it weighs. It says bill the sender to Paul Murray, Port Huron, Michigan. And no other identification like who it's from or anything. And it doesn't have a real barcode on it. They're using those scan codes.
Yeah.
So I can't go in, like, it came FedEx, and I can't go and look it up and, say I want to look at that. Like even where it came from.
No, unless you phone that company and say, how come it's been shipped here? Nothing's been taken out of your bank account as payment, right?
No.
Okay. Hey, Michael McReynolds, how you doing? Probably heard you talking about it on the live stream. And they said, oh, we'll send them a box of coffee. Where's Keurig machine?
Well, I don't think that's cheap. Would it be a great big case of that?
That's not cheap, no. Yeah, man, it's full
There's
of
eight of
coffee.
these. 8 of these, Roger. And here's what each box is.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Medium roast ground coffee.
I phoned the company up. It's got the company name on the box and everything. So I phoned them up and see what the hell's going on.
And it's K-Cups.
Yeah, it's it, Perth West. Yeah, it would have been a good score if you did drink coffee. Hey, Phantom Hodges. Oh, really, Phantom Hodges? Yeah. Check out that link that Phantom Hodges put there. They're going to start charging to expand. They're going to charge you for using airspace. What? I'm going to check that link out for a second. I'll have to bookmark it. It's probably too long.
Sounds like a company to me that's trying to get people to sign up, because when you go to that link, Roger, it wants you to put in your email address and a password. And it makes it look like it's an FAA site, and it's not.
Okay. Probably is a company.
Yeah, it is. It is of a concern though to me too, Roger, because I'm gonna screen share what the page says. I'm not signing up for it.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yep.
Partnering with communities to empower safer drone airspace planning. Airspace planning can be confusing for both drone pilots and communities. Regulatory activity consists at all levels, but what information is the most relevant? Our mission is to enrich the data pilots' need for operational planning. And then it says it's got FAA LANC, which is the system. State and local governments. For the first time ever, communities clearly map FAA data with local government regulations on a single platform. Communities easily communicate with the drone industry regarding local and often dynamic advisory areas in the drone industry. I think it's somebody trying to get way out in front of the game, and it's not really relevant.
Okay. Fatima, it's not for not just commercial. You have to dive deep into it. Okay.
Yep. I'm not diving, so till I get a notification from the FAA of any such,
yeah,
I would say that's a hoax in my mind. But anybody trying to get out in front of it and say like, oh well, we've already got this. No, not me. I'm not one of your guinea pigs, you know.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna blow my nose.
Because nowhere on there does it indicate that it's authorized or adopted by the FAA. Tim Robinson, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I said. Build a sender. I don't know what the hell it is. Yep. I don't know. I guess I'm just not going to worry about it because there's too many other things to consider at this time. Now, I would really be pissed if all of a sudden the FAA says you gotta do that. Then that's a different story.
Yeah. Hey, Tim Robinson. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in.
There's no indication that that is what it is.
Yeah. Everybody check out Perth West Oz. Whoever doesn't have his channel, you're missing out on him. Yeah, it really wasn't that nice here today. Well, it was nice, but freaking cold. But now, going to be warming up.
Yeah, it was sunny here with bright skies and blue skies. But like you say, Roger, it started out at 2 degrees and it went up to 12 or 14, you know?
Yeah. That's all John Coopy's fault. He kept all the good weather at his place. Hey, Joe Mac, how you doing?
Joe Mac, how you doing there, my friend? Welcome to Friday night on the Canadian Drone Hub.
Hey, John Coopy, what you been up to? You been flying? Have you been doing any more reviews lately? Joel Mack, good day, good day. Yeah, it's true, Tim. Yeah, that's what they say here too, Amanda. It's going up 1 more degree tomorrow here, so it's supposed to be warmer. They say it's going to be a heat wave. Yeah, right.
Wet and windy in the UK. But Tim, isn't this time of year where we get snow and stuff, the UK just gets hammered with rain and that kind of thing, right?
Oh man, I gotta find him. There we go. Hey, John Coopy, I sent you an invite in case you want to come in.
Yeah, even if it's just for a few minutes.
very wet and windy here in the UK. Next 2 weeks, rain and wind. Dang, Tim. Sorry to hear that. Well, if you got time, John, to come in, there's no problem there. I sent you the link.
Yeah, I can't remember that either, but
Let me see. I'll check.
Joe Mac, very windy and raining a lot here in Ireland. Yeah.
No, I got no email. Let me see. No, not there.
You might want to put it in there. Perth West, you're still 3D printing. Heaps, Tim? Yeah, Tim, I remember Tim does a lot of 3D printing.
Hey, John.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, I made it. I'm in.
Hey.
I'm in the show.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, what's up there, my friend?
Hey, what's going on,
You
guys?
might want to put it in there.
Oh, got a nickel.
Perth West.
Okay.
There you go, Jen.
So, how you been doing there, John?
Good, actually. I got some good flying in the past couple days.
Oh, you did?
I found a really great spot. Yeah, I found a really great flying spot for both. Honestly, it's for both GPS and FPV drones, both at the same time.
Wow.
I flew I flew one of them over the river there, because there's the Missouri River right there, that little location I was talking about. So
Okay.
I got what I thought was some pretty good footage from the little drone that I was using.
Cool.
Was this a drone you're doing a review on, or?
Yeah. But I just threw up a video yesterday just because I kind of just tested it a little bit,
Okay.
sort of like a first run kind of deal.
Is it what kind of a grade of a drone is it? I didn't see
Oh,
it.
it's the Eachine EX4. All it can do is like take 1080p video at 24 FPS. But like, it's got a 3-axis gimbal. They only want like $180 for it. So somebody's looking for something really cheap. I mean, I ain't seen anything like it. It was so windy though. I was literally pushing against the wind too at the time. It's not perfect, but it was fun. It was fun to fly over the river. Plus, if something happened to it, would be too terrible of a loss per se. Oh, I get worried flying over water. It's something I almost never do.
What was the battery life on it?
I think it goes for like 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
I kind of got worried because when I had it out, I noticed the battery life was dropping in 20% increments. And I went from 100 to 80, 80 to 60, and I didn't really like that. I don't know if it was because I was using that much in between the polling times or what,
Okay.
Yeah.
That went down pretty fast then.
Well, yeah, I mean, plus I was pushing against the wind, so. But yeah,
Yeah.
the little videos up on my channel if you guys want to check it out later.
Now, which drone were you flying then?
The one I'm talking about is the Eachine EX4. I don't fly my FPV stuff over a river. No,
Now,
I couldn't.
what on a normal day would the Eachine kind of time frame would it fly?
So I haven't done a full flight time test on it yet.
Okay.
but they advertise like 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
Ryan, my friend Ryan has a really great review of it up already. If you guys want to go see it,
Yeah.
RD Drone Reviews.
Oh, where's that company? What company sent you that one? Pardon?
Oh, I was saying thanks to Perth West. He said I
Uh,
filmed a great video at the Ishin EX.
Okay. Which company sent you that one, Yishin?
It was bang good.
Okay. Well, at least here, when they sent us stuff to review on it, they sent you, we're having snowstorms and everything. They were bitching at us to get the video up right away. Not going to film in snowstorms.
Oh, wait, who sent you one and then was bitching about it?
Oh, that was last year that happened. It was GearBest.
Oh yeah, they can be pains in the asses.
Yeah.
I worked with them for a couple of years, and actually,
Yeah,
I
I
worked
told them
with
to
them
shove it.
since like 2016, and then in 2018, I basically told them to piss off because it was just
That's-
horrible dealing with them.
Yeah, that's what I did. I told them to go to hell. I'm not going to go and freeze my butt off in the weather we got here in Canada.
No,
And on top of that, there's already 600 reviews been done on it. You know, what the hell?
it's really sad what happened with GearBest and a lot of us, because I talk to people who do reviews and stuff, and it used to be a lot more laid back. It used to be a lot more relaxed. They just sent the stuff and you did it within a reasonable time frame. Nobody really ever bothered you like, where's the review? Where's the review? You did it on your own time and you got it done when you got it done.
Yeah.
They weren't hard about it. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt now. So I stopped dealing with them. I don't want to be hounded about it,
That's it.
I mean, and you're right, Roger. The weather, if the weather is no good, what do you want me to do? Fly this and then show how short the battery life is
That's it.
in the cold? I mean,
And Kim took it out. He flew it all the way down to the mailbox and all the way back, and and
also
that's all we could do.
yeah. I mean, that's also one reason like why I haven't done a flight time test on it, because I've had to fly in pretty cold weather. I mean,
Yeah.
even the past few days, it's been in the 40s, like 41, 42 Fahrenheit, which
Okay.
that's still not great for batteries, right, Paul? I mean,
Yeah.
what does DJI recommend? What's the minimum?
Well, DJI doesn't recommend you fly below like about 32 degrees, but I do quite often. But and they don't want you to fly over, I think it's 105 degrees.
105. See, the thing is, I feel like I notice battery, not a whole lot, but I definitely notice less battery life even when it's in the lower 40s, like 41, 42.
Yeah.
Makes a significant difference. It's got to be at least in the 50s for me to feel like there's no difference at all.
Yeah. Dave says GearBest was impossible to review for the end. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a pain in the butt.
Explicit FPV, how you doing? Good evening.
Manamana is asking if someone has an Emax Whoop. You talking about that new Easy Pilot? Or are you talking about the one of the Tiny Hawks?
I know Perth West says, yeah, he not really
Emax Tiny Hawk.
Emax Tiny Hawk. Whoop.
The man is asking if it's easy to do power loops and rolls with it and flips.
I mean, the Tiny Hawk, yeah, you can, I guess. But I feel like this frame on the Tiny, and that goes for all of them, the Tiny Hawk 1, the 2, and even that new one. The frame on it is just kind of heavy. And I feel like it doesn't recover as well either.
Yeah.
Stuff just because of the way it's designed. If you want to do flips and stuff, I think the Mobula 7 would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But then again, I only have the one cell Tiny Hawk, so that's a little different.
Do you fly that mostly in the house or do you take it out?
No, I pretty much fly both of these inside the house exclusively. Since the beginning of February, I have tried to put in 5 packs a day on either this or this, just so I could get more used to flying again, because there was a period of time I just kind of stopped flying as much.
Hey, Adrian.
I'm not busy with stuff, and I was trying to get back in the swing of things. So it's just good practice.
Adrian Mateo, how you doing?
Doing good, Adrian.
Yeah, explicit says FPV quad bat life is much less than the cold. Yeah, I was feeling that yesterday, explicit, when or yesterday or the day before when we had it was in the 40s, the lower 40s. Definitely felt it.
Yeah, Kim wanted to go flying today. He went outdoors just to hell with that. I was doing minus 14 this morning Fahrenheit, so no flying.
The Phenomena, if you want one that's viable indoors as well as outdoors, then honestly, you really can't go wrong with the Mobula 7, because you can choose to either run 1 or 2 cell battery on it. And this thing is a little ripper, and it's pretty cheap these days, especially the old, because this is considered old. But who cares that it's old? What's old these days? About a year old? It's a mature product, and there's a great tune for it with Project Mockingbird. If you look that up, and there's all sorts of good stuff for mature products like that.
Yeah, Adrian, everybody's doing well. He said hi to both you and I, John, and he also said asked how you were doing.
Oh, I'm good, Adrian. Thanks for asking.
And TCM Drone says he has all of the Tiny Hawks and he loves them all.
What is cheap to me? Okay, so I picked this up for $68 US. I bought this for $68, and that came with 3 batteries. And a charger was also included with it. Unfortunately, it was not a very good charger, and I didn't end up using it, but it's still technically there. I think mine might have been defective. To me, I think that's a really, really good price. $68. Of course, you need to have a controller, but I think you already have a QX7. Am I right on that, Paul? Does he have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he already has. So then you could just bind it to that. No problem.
Mob 7 way better outside without prop guards. Carbon X frame.
Well, that would be like a whole nother level. That would be a whole nother level.
Hey, Nacho, how you doing? Good evening. Triplex TV, good evening. How you been doing?
But yeah, it's $68. I mean, yeah, I know everyone's definition of expensive is different, but in terms of like the current market, when I got it for $68, that was a really good price. Just because I know the prices of all this stuff, and that was pretty damn good. I had never seen it that low before.
Mia's Drones, good evening. Yeah, so Ride Girl says check out the RC Sailors site on eBay or on Facebook.
That's true. They do sell a lot of their drones that they get for review, I believe. They've got an eBay, and they've got a little page that they sell them to people for pretty cheap prices.
Oh, Mia.
Hey, Roger, are you home alone, or are you on the road with your husband, or are you in Kentucky, I should say?
I know Michael was talking about he was heading for Kentucky. Just was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got there at 5 p.m. last night.
Wow.
Builder 710, good evening.
Hey, Builder. Welcome.
Thank you, Mia. Yes, everybody hit that like button. Thank you all so much. And good Friday to everybody. The weekend.
Heading for the weekend. So, John, is the weather supposed to be good for you to fly this weekend or no?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 53 tomorrow, so I'll do something tomorrow. But Sunday, no. Sunday's supposed to be crappy again. No, it's just good to be able to get out again and actually do some flying.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Invites.
Yeah, you're about 1 day weather away from me, because my weather is going to be good tomorrow and Sunday, and then go downhill on Monday. with Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday into rain, then snow, then ice, then snow, and
Yeah, exactly. I'm seeing like Sunday is 100% chance of rain, but Saturday it'll be 53 degrees. But the rain's gonna kill me for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ugh.
Well, you know our feeling. Us is cold weather. Used to rain and all that crap.
yep. Yep. I'm turned into a retired hermit during the winter months.
Well, it's almost like us here too, Paul. Yes,
How's
Roxy,
little-
keep on snoring.
How's little Roxy doing?
Snoring away.
Oh,
She had sirloin pork tonight with potatoes and even broccoli.
the dog eats good.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's the picture I got of her. Little
Yeah.
Roxy.
So like tomorrow, today's 23. We never got to 23. It feels like 9 here right now. 33 for tomorrow, 39 Sunday, 41 Monday. With rain.
Your own life is up in here. Philly.
Hey,
very
Philly,
sorry
how you
about
doing?
your-
Hey, Michael.
Phantom Hodges, Monday here is the first flyable day here. Builder 710. Who else you said was in here? Oh, I'm in top chat.
Well, you got to get the live chat.
There we go. Hey, Philly.
Philly's here.
This is going to be 5:22 tomorrow. That's it, explicit. Go for it. Yeah.
I also
Flavor
ordered one of those Armatan tadpoles. Have you guys heard of those by chance?
I heard somebody talking about it the other day on the chat.
Anybody in the it's a pretty popular little micro. I'm really eager to see how it performs. With the Valentine's Day coupon code, it was a really, really good deal.
Now, do you have quite a collection of drones that you can select from?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've got a whole box of them in the garage, and they're hanging on the wall. And yeah, there's tons of them. I mean, I try to give away a bunch of stuff, but it's not always easy. And some of the stuff I like and I keep, and I'll go back and reference it later on. So
Yeah, Michael Banny's coming
I
in.
think,
Think it might be Rad Girl, right?
yeah, it could be Ragur or Michael.
Armatan is amazing. I mean, I bought their chameleon frame, and it's just fantastic. They have an incredible rep.
Sailors.
Okay, they're both over there.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I
John
hear
Warren.
I
mean-
hear a little bit of a voice.
We're trying to get the video to work.
Okay.
It's down on the left-hand corner. You'll see
Yeah, he's working off his phone. He's working off his phone, Paul.
phone.
Philly drone, John
Yeah.
Walsh.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Mike.
Are we better this way or better this
Hey,
That way sideways is good.
This
that's good.
Yep.
That's good like that.
How's
Hey,
it going?
everybody?
Good. We just weren't, Roger and I talked earlier about, we didn't know whether or not she came with you, Michael, or not.
My son came and our younger son came. Our older son was gonna come, but he got sick the night before we were gonna leave with a fever and everything, so he stayed.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Ginger Scott.
So you're there scouting the area?
Well, we came down to show our youngest son the house we bought and
Ah.
some of the area. Take him to the parks and some restaurants, and tomorrow we're going to the airfield and do some flying. Who knows
Good.
what else we're doing? Yeah, probably more food.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's kind of like
So
New
we-
Orleans.
Are you in your new house now? No, you're in a motel.
Yeah, we're in a motel.
No,
Okay.
He still has another week to get everything out of the house before we actually take like full possession of it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Got our batteries charging in the background for tomorrow.
Nice.
Hopefully I don't burn the hotel down.
Don't hope. Keep your eye on him.
Oh yeah,
No,
we're sitting right here next to him.
Kind of hard not to. Yeah, I know.
So if it does go up, what do? Throw it in the toilet? I don't know.
Yeah.
So how old is your youngest son?
Yeah. How old's your son?
He's 17. Our youngest is 7.
Our oldest is 20.
Okay.
Okay. So the 17-year-old, is he looking forward? That means will he do high school there, or will he graduate before?
He's gonna graduate before, and then he's gonna live
Okay.
with his brother for a couple months until he's old enough to live on his own. Maybe even a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
don't-
want to stay in New York.
Yeah.
They're crazy, but I've actually been considering selling our new house and staying in New York, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Oh, really?
Nerves, you know? The
You're
nerves.
going through a little buyer's remorse, are you?
Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of worry about missing family.
Yeah, I understand. It's like when I moved to Kansas City, I was out there for 3 years, and it's just like when I came home, it was like, I'm back to every place I know what's going on. I know who's where and what's what.
Yeah, I keep thinking I may have waited till I was too old to move out of state.
Yeah.
And it's set in my ways, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
But
We
we'll
can
try.
always like move down here and see how it goes. And if it's not our cup of tea, we can always sell and move back.
So are you going to keep your other house for a while then, or are you going to put it right on the market?
It's right on the market.
Yeah, we're gonna sell it. If we move back, we'll probably just like, I don't know, get an apartment or
Buy another house.
buy another house or something.
Or get a condo or something? Or
Or maybe we'll go further south. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's warmer here than New York, but it's still cold.
There's no snow. So
Oh, yeah.
that's a plus.
I'll let her take over.
Kentucky and Tennessee does get some different weather if you want to. But now this last few days, they've been getting snow down in Georgia and northern Florida and everything else.
Yep. They got snow here like a week ago. I think they got like 3 inches and then it melted like the next day.
Ah.
So that was their first snowfall of the winter, actually.
Okay.
So it's nice.
So you're going to get some flying in too?
Oh yeah, we did some flying today. We went to like a mall that isn't really much of a mall anymore. And we just like flew around the parking lot.
Okay.
That was kind of boring.
Did
But
you- Did you take your Mini down there with you?
I didn't. I
Oh,
was thinking about it, but we had so much stuff already packed in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what else to bring. And yeah, so we just brought the race drones.
There you go.
We went to a park and flew in the hills. It was pretty good. I
Mhm.
think it's Armco Park or something.
Yeah.
Good.
So you flew around the park? Did you fly around the
Yeah.
park?
It was a lot of like tight proximity, like wooded tree area and stuff. So it was challenging, but fun.
If
Yeah.
you weren't hitting Fraggle, you're hitting tall weeds.
Yeah.
Got some good flights in, and some flights were just nonstop crashes, you know? You win some and you lose some.
Well, John's dying to get out and do some flying just like Kim is, but
Yeah.
John's going to have some warm weather. What's it going to be there tomorrow?
Should be 53 here tomorrow, which is a big jump considering it was 28 here today.
I think it's going to be around that here tomorrow, too, in Kentucky. Around
Yeah.
50 something.
It, unfortunately, always the day that we're gonna leave to go home is the nicest, warmest day for
Oh,
some
boy.
reason. Like Sunday, we're leaving Sunday morning, and
Close to 60, I think.
it's supposed to be like 55, somewhere between 55 and 60 that day. And we're like,
Wow.
"Oh, we always have to go home the nice day."
Well, there's another option, but you probably wouldn't want to, is you leave that evening and to drive all night.
Our son has to go to school on Monday, so
Okay.
nope.
Well, he could sleep in the back seat and then you drop him off at school in the morning.
Oh, yeah. He'd be like, "What's wrong with my parents?"
I used to drive all night back and forth from Kansas City
Oh God.
because the traffic was less and you know, there's always a McDonald's open if you want to grab something or
Yeah.
I've
made
always
that
been
trip.
more of a night driver myself, but she
Yeah.
likes the day driving. I like night 'cause there's no cars in the way.
right. Yep.
Less traffic, yeah.
Light traffic and it just breeze through. Yep.
The
Yeah.
only problem with night driving is you're the only car on the road to get pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got, yeah, if you're going to night drive, you got to depend on your cruise control.
For
Mhm.
sure.
Here it's no cars, but you got a lot of trucks driving at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind the night drive. It's just it's hard for me to stay awake and stay focused. I do better in the day.
I'm starting to do better in the day too. I get tired at night now.
Now, do you like shared the driving duties? Is that what you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Except for that one time I came down alone. That was really bad.
Yeah.
Driving all the way here myself.
How many hours was it?
Between 8 and 9.
Okay.
Usually 8. Depends on how many stops we take and if we get lost.
We don't get lost anymore though.
Yeah, last 3 or 4 times we haven't got lost.
Like John just bought a new house too. He's living in a new house right now. How long did it take you to decide to get the house here, John?
It didn't really take too long actually. It's kind of weird. It's almost like I guess like the stars kind of aligned, so to speak, and well, there I am.
No.
I got kind of lucky in that aspect.
Nice.
Did you stay in the same state or did you move out of state?
Stayed in the same state.
Oh, okay.
Well, John, I know you work from home doing your programming, right?
Right, yeah.
So you could pick anywhere in the United States to live and work from home, correct?
yeah, basically, yeah. I could live anywhere more or less. But I did want to pick a place that, like, let's say something happened with me working for myself, I would be able to have other opportunities. So
Okay.
I'm near a place where I'm covered if something like that happens. So that was
Okay. Yeah, so it just shows he doesn't have lousy internet like me.
no, yeah, I have a gigabit internet, Roger. 1,000 meg down and 1,000 up.
Gang. Well, I'm glad you guys are in Kentucky safely there.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to look for another house or something. That's why you went down and back to Kentucky.
Well, we kind of jumped on this house because it was just a good house for the price, and it just kind of like
It was in a good spot.
it was in a good
It's
spot.
on the hill. It's easy. It was an easy
Yeah.
buy for us to get down here.
Yeah.
And we don't know if we want more land or not. We kind of do, but we don't know if we want to take care of it. And it's hard to look online without driving back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
We got lease cars. We can only have 10,000 miles on it. So we're like,
Yeah.
we can either rent or buy this house. Renting is a waste of money if you're going to buy a house. So I
Yeah.
was like, well, buy the house. And if we find something more in the country, we'll have
Yeah.
time to look more at houses.
Well,
out
that's
there.
the thing. That's the thing you have to weigh. You know, as you get older, I know the feeling is
Yeah.
maintenance versus ease of life. You know, maintenance.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I like my space and privacy, so the country's nice.
Yeah.
But cutting all that grass and all the upkeep is,
So I live in the country. I'm renting the house where I am here. So I've been here, 11 years now.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we cut the grass and everything. Well, Kim cuts the grass and everything, but 11 years. And we got no neighbors, no hassles, very good landlord.
That's what we
So,
want.
yeah.
Well, that's what I want.
It is a lot of work though to take care. How many acres do you sit on, Roger? How many
There's
acres?
150 acres altogether,
Okay.
but it's not, we don't take care of that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what do you live on?
Acreage wise?
Yeah.
Oh,
in other words, like what kind of acreage do you guys have control of? You got to cut the grass and
oh, we don't have that many, not even an acre, I mean, It's not.
Okay.
It looks big, but it's not. Looks huge, but it's not.
Yeah, I can understand that. See, because my fiance's parents, they have something like 20 acres of property, but they live on about 8. So there was 8 acres to cut. I mean, they had like a $10,000 ride-on lawnmower, and you had to cut that grass every 2 weeks. I mean, I did it, but it made me think. If I get a place, do I really want to do all that work?
That's
And
it.
I said no.
Yeah.
You see, what my other house I had a pretty large property. That was my house, and I sold everything, got rid of it and everything because I was tired of paying property tax, and you're not allowed to do what you want on your property. School tax. I got no kids going to school. I know, but I mean, it was
Yeah.
then repairs. So the hell with it. So once we found this place here, the landlord here says, "You got a good lawnmower?" I said, "I got a tractor." Okay, good. So I'm using my tractor I had at the other property. I bought that tractor in 2005 and it's still going A1. So
Good.
there's no problem there.
Yeah, I mean, you get that country living, but yeah, it comes at a cost of you got to do maintenance, and it depends on the property too.
Yeah. And you got to weigh up, like for Roger to go anywhere to go shopping, it's a half hour.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true. That's another problem with living rural.
That's the only problem we got. Gas stations, stores, everything's a 35-minute ride. So
Yeah, that's stunk. My fiance's parents were lucky though, because their land, I guess, that no one had come and bought their stuff yet, and Walmart was like 5 minutes away. So that was their situation. So they were really, really lucky to have that kind of setup. Usually you don't see that.
Roger loved to have a Walmart just down the street.
Yeah, that's what we had. Walmart down the street, McDonald's is 3 minutes away. I mean, they weren't in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah, originally we were looking in the Danville area in Kentucky, but it's beautiful out there. Tons of room, but like you said, you got like an hour or 2 drive to get anywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, I could never deal with that. I would hate it.
we're having a raid from Nomad Unbroken. Thank you all so much, Nomad. Much appreciated. Yeah, man, is saying something about
Turn this way.
option to live on an old homestead with the kids not there was no internet out there. Yeah.
That was nice.
There we go. There.
That looks better. Yeah, I was thinking,
This is maintenance free, but he was a contractor for 15 years. Yeah, but like I'm talking about, cutting your lawn and dealing with issues of having a big property and land, and if you got any trees, you have to deal with that. I mean, it's
Breaking the leaves and all that stuff.
and a road too, because your road is not going to be pavement from your house from the house to the street. It's probably going to be dirt, and those roads, they get messed up, and you're going to have to pay to re-gravel them. And they've brought in a backhoe out there, and I've actually helped do some of that work. And if you have to burn your garbage too, that's a whole other aspect. You got to have a burn hole.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt really weird burning garbage, but it's what you had to do. You had to burn it.
You got maintenance on your septic field. You got to worry about your pump for your water. And
That's true too. Oh, they had a lagoon, so in a way, it was a little better for them because I guess they had a big enough property that they could just pump it out to a lagoon. But again, a well water too, and then the well would break like every 2 years, and we'd have to fix the well. So.
Why?
Yeah, every 2 to 3 years, the well would break. Something in it would break. Some $40-$50 electrical part would break.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's because it was overclocked or something, because it was servicing 2 homes. It was servicing their main home and then the trailer. So
Okay.
the trailer was added later on.
Uh-huh. Nomad Unbroken says, I live between London and Middleborough, Kentucky. Loved it, but it better go there with money.
Yeah, dude. If they were to let that grass and flowers go, I don't know what kind of snakes you would make friends with, but they would not be nice.
No.
Can't just let that grow, dude.
No.
One time it did grow, and it was bad, but that's another story.
Mm.
That's a whole other story.
That's when you became the snake wrangler, or what?
Oh God, no, I didn't have to deal with it because I wasn't there at the time. But one time it did grow massively, and it almost grew to the point that it was gonna have to get maybe a bushwhacker to come in and get rid of all the grass. Because once the grass grows past a certain point, taking your ride-on lawnmower through it, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, or it might
Yeah,
you
get
know, mess
wrapped
it up.
around the blades and
Yep.
Yeah, he was thinking of having someone come in with a bushwhacker, but he got it all sorted. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do a country
Mhm.
property.
Once that grass gets tall, you get the bugs and the animals and the snakes, everything comes in.
Yep, the ticks, they
Yeah,
all
beautiful
come out.
now.
Oh, I hated the ticks. That I did hate.
oh yeah, don't need those hanging around.
I worked at a place and I was a painter. I painted machines in a spray booth, you know, and we'd paint, take them out, and then we'd push them all in and bake them. And all the stuff I'd take out and set out there was fine for years. All of a sudden the boss says, we're not cutting the grass in this area anymore because I want to save some money here. I'm like, whatever. All of a sudden you start getting a bunch of bugs in the paint. He's
Yep.
like, what are you doing different? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing different. It's probably from that grass you're letting grow out there, you know? And he got it all cut down, you know?
Food Forest, how you doing, my friend?
My
Just-
fingers are tired.
Well, that's what happens when
Sorry
they
about
try
that,
to
guys.
nickel
I'm
and
back.
dime, but they shouldn't be.
Okay.
Give me a second here. I gotta put up my kickstand.
Hey, Food Forest, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Not bad.
There.
Yeah, Florida has 20-foot python. Yeah, that's true, Emperor Trump. Empire Trump. Emperor Trump. Viewed this.
Oh, that way.
Nomad, I lived there 13 years. I want to go back. First place we lived and didn't want to leave. Okay.
So
Well,
have you
perfect.
found some good places to go get some good food down there in Kentucky?
Oh yeah, Fat Patties is good.
Yeah.
Smoking
Smoking
Jays.
Jays.
Highly recommend them too.
Where else do we
There's a
go?
Mexican restaurant I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good restaurants, like big chain restaurants too, like Texas Roadhouse, and they have Panera, every kind of restaurant. Yeah.
They got one called Cheddar's. This seems all right. Pretty good. Trying to think of some more.
Well, those are the ones we've been to so far.
There's some wild horse thing too. I can't think of the wild horse. Something wild horse. That was pretty
Yeah.
good too.
Now,
Kinda.
what do you do at nighttime? Do you just go look around, or do you guys like go catch a movie, or?
Lately, we've just been sitting on our butts, charging batteries, fixing quads.
Okay.
There isn't really that much of a nightlife in Ashland.
Like even the bars, they close at 1. Most people are in their house and dark by 9:30. It seems.
Yeah, but we not that we go to bars.
Yeah, we
much.
don't go to bars anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Emperor Trump is so true about the ticks. Yeah, we got a lot of those down here too.
Yeah, I mean, look, I had never been bitten by a tick until I lived on their property. So, I mean, there is something to, and that was if I went into tall grass to do something, because they actually have like a section of their property where like, they have some junk, and I went to put some stuff there. Oh man, I picked like 5 or 6 ticks off of me after I went through that tall grass. Never did that again. So I mean, yeah, it can happen. And plus, we were cutting some stuff down with the trees and whatnot, and I guess I wasn't careful enough. One of them got on my butt. I mean, it just didn't happen.
Well, my oldest son comes here and does my yard with the weed whacker, and our grass is not thick here. It's not high.
Mhm.
There's all around the trees and everything. And he had to go to the hospital, get one removed off his ball sack.
Oh my God.
So
Wait.
it's pretty bad.
It must have been pretty bad. You know what's funny? I had one there too, but I caught it right away, so it was able to just pull it right off. Guys, they love those spots. You have to check.
It's hot.
You-
Well, they're looking for the hot spot, aren't they?
yeah, yeah, and you have to check. You have to check every day that you go out and come in. You shower. You just got to check every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Now, can you spray for things like that?
It costs you a lot to spray, but
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's like us with the dog never goes out in the field. The only time she goes out in the field series with us, and that's when the haying is done. You know, it's like it's only about this high there after that. But we check her all the time for ticks.
Now in Canada, you guys have high risk for Lyme disease, right? See, because
Oh yeah.
because in Missouri, the Lyme disease is low to non-existent in the middle of the country, but in the Northeast part of the United States, where I used to come from, where I used to live, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, those are all really high risk Lyme disease areas. So
Yeah.
I wasn't freaking out as much when I pulled ticks off of me here, because apparently they've been pulling ticks off of themselves for years and they never had any problems. So
Yeah.
knock on wood.
I've only had one bed down into my skin, but I've had quite a few on me at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, they were like the dog ticks and not like the deer ticks, because the bigger ticks are, they're all. I mean, nobody wants them on you, but they're not the carriers of the Lyme disease. But the small deer ticks are the ones.
That's true too. That's true too. Only the deer tick is the one that carries Lyme disease, but those dog ticks can carry nasty diseases of their own too. I heard that there's a tick. I think it's called the Lone Star tick, and that depending on what's in it and like what you've eaten, like it's super, super rare. But I've heard that it can actually give you an allergy to beef or meat. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's crazy. Yeah, I think it's the Lone Star tick, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't want an allergy to beef. I like my steaks.
Well, and the thing of it is, even if you're going to go out and fly, let's say you're flying your drone, you got to be careful where you're stepping or what you're doing, because in some parts of the country, I imagine you got to be careful about snakes, but also just ticks and deer ticks. And because I know here north of where I am, you get up to northern Michigan and stuff, there's a lot of deer ticks out there. And, they want to get that cinematic shot, and they're out there into the weeds up to the middle of their calves,
Mm-hmm. And then they come home and they're like, "Oh my God." Yep. That's true. Something a lot of people don't think about. And if you fly FPV, you better think about where you're going to go down and how you're going to get it.
See, a Howling Fun RV actually caught a horrible blood disease from a tick many years ago.
Wow.
It's true. Emperor Trump is also true. He said deer ticks hold a lot more than Lyme disease. That's true. They do.
Emperor Trump, I'm going to give you a wrench. I got 3 rules in here, and everybody knows them. It's no politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks, and we're all good. I just supported your channel. So now you got 51 subscribers.
Trichinosis. Wow.
I'm going to give you a blue wrench. There we go.
ADS says he got bit by a tick and it was all good as long as you get treatment within 24 hours. You're good. Yeah, I've heard that, but here's the thing: if you're living out in the country, if you have a property in the country, you really want to be getting treatment every time you get a tick bite. I mean, the truth of the matter is, I mean, your chances of getting Lyme disease, I guess, even if you do get bit by a deer tick and you pull it off and you catch it right away, I've heard it's pretty low. I mean, more people would be getting it all the time.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of deer ticks out there.
Yeah. We had a lot of dog ticks here, or where I used to live. That's really what lived out there. So, I didn't get checked out or nothing when I caught them on me. I never found one deep embedded in me or anything like that. It was always just on the surface and I would just pull it right off. It's so easy to pull off. So it's not like they sat there for days. I really wasn't.
Rigor mortis says you got to wear the right gear to go out in the bush. That's for sure, rigor mortis, yeah. Hey, Indigo Rhino, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey,
I wear the right gear to go out in the bush. That is true. That is true.
Well, the first time
Very
I
base
ever got
channels.
first time I ever got experience with ticks is when I was in Kansas City. Alongside of the highway was this poor, scraggly looking dog, and I felt sorry for him. Scooped him up and took him home. And I'm feeling around on him because he had a little bit of like it looked like the Shaggy Dog kind of thing.
Mhm.
And like he had these little balls on there. It was ticks full of blood.
Mm.
And I had to get out the really strong stuff and wash him down, and those ticks would fall off there and get rid of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the same situation with their dogs and our cats too. When we lived there, the cats, they would get them. Although we got Frontline, so that really helped a lot with
Yeah.
that kind of thing. When you get the Frontline, they bite the ticks, they bite in, and they don't get to hang on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Logan Carpenter's right. Justin Bieber has Lyme disease. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think who else had Lyme disease? I forgot their name. It's
There's a
one
couple of actors that have it. I know
one that
that.
sings the Frozen song. I think had Lyme
Did
disease.
Justin Bieber get it from a tick? I mean,
Yeah.
is there another way to
Yeah.
get Lyme
Yep.
disease?
Yep.
But yeah, this is actually a relevant issue to drone flyers. Like Paul said, you got to be careful, and you also got to be careful of poison ivy too.
And a lot of people don't think about the environment that you're flying in because they all want to go over a cinematic shot of up the side of a mountain, and of course you're not doing it from the main highway, so you got to go back in a ways. You drive in on like a little 2-laner road or whatever, all with weeds all over and everywhere.
Mhm.
You just got to think about that, and I don't think the average person that is from the city or an urban area thinks about that.
That's true. And there's a lot of people who just get excited about getting their shot, and they don't think about their surroundings. Just period.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
out, they're excited to get the shot, and that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
RD's drone reviews. How you been doing? Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. Indigo Rhino. Nice to see you.
Like that shot, like that recent flying that I did at the river. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, I might see a snake or two out here.
Yeah.
I was fully aware of that. So
Especially if you get on the rocks. I was in North Carolina and I was fishing. I went down off the thruway or road down
hey,
under the bridge.
RD's reviews is in here. I didn't see his chat message. Oh, there it is.
And there was a bunch of rocks I was climbing on. And I got all the way down there under the bridge. All of a sudden I started seeing stuff moving where I was walking before. And yep. Sure enough, there was snakes coming out everywhere where I walked. I looked down there coming out by my feet. So I had to like run back across the snake, back up out of there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snakes, like hundreds of them.
You had stumbled into a snake pit as far as probably, they were hatching snakes and making snakes and
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. There was rocks like this big everywhere. And they just started coming up out of them everywhere. I was like, holy cow.
Indigo Rhino. Hey, Roger, who is Justin Bieber? It's Justin Bieber. I know. I must have said Bieber a while ago. Sorry. Let me see. Now here we got nothing poisonous around here. The only thing you gotta watch out here is once in a while it's for the bears and cougars, but they're very rarely around.
well, the only thing you would have to worry about is if you were around a lot of water, Roger, because I know in Canada they still have Masaga rattlesnakes that go in the water.
Oh, we got no rattlesnakes here.
No, but the Mississauga isn't a rattlesnake. There's no rattling going on. But if you get bit by one, they are venomous.
Yeah. We got none around here. The only snakes we got around here is garden snakes, really. That's all the snakes we got. And those are harmless. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Okay, yeah, up in British Columbia, they must have some, yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, and Sasquatches. Yeah, we got to watch out for that too here. Yeah.
But we are actually thinking about trying to go out tonight and do something with the kid, either go to like a game room or something. So we can't stay on too long.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, he isn't really done
Yourselves.
much.
Enjoy yourselves while you're down there. Don't stay stuck in a motel.
Absolutely.
And we got editing to do later tonight too. See what we got in there recorded and what we didn't.
Howling fun, RV. Dana, yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know what day of the week is. Say Friday?
It's Friday. Friday.
Another day and a half-ish.
Yeah.
We're not even sure what we're doing the rest of the time down here. For sure.
Airfield, and probably spend most of the warm part of the day there, probably just flying, hanging out. But
So Roger, is Kim sleeping or what's he doing?
He's upstairs. I think he's on the phone still. Is he? No, he's not on the phone.
Maybe.
I don't know what Kim's doing. Hold on. I'll give him a shout out.
So what's anyone know what the best FPV camera is nowadays? Like full size? I used to like the Rotor Riot ones, Runcam Swifts. The Swift 2 Rotor Riots, and they don't got those no more. So I don't know what people are using to replace them with. I don't know if anyone knows.
You talking about like the GoPro style or just the camera, just the ones you install where it's just a camera?
Just the camera.
yeah, just the little FPV camera you put in the race
Yeah.
room.
Okay. I always used them cameras and they were great, and they discontinued them. So I got like a Fox here. Well, it don't seem to work right with my flight controller, even though that makes no sense. That's the case. Audio, I plugged that camera in. I plugged the other camera in. It works, even though it has nothing to do with it.
I would have to defer to either the chat or to John.
So I'm not totally on the up and up on the latest FPV cameras for full size, but what I've noticed is, and I started noticing this last year when I was looking for one for my build, is that there were less and less full size cameras out. They were just putting out mini and micro size ones, and they give you a bracket. So I think the Runcam Nano 2 is probably the latest and greatest FPV camera, or one of them anyway.
Run cam.
But you need a bracket to run it in like a full size build. It comes with it, but yeah, they stopped. I guess they just figured they're not gonna waste time making all these different cameras when they can put all the technology in one small one. I mean,
Yeah, Corey Mano says the Foxeer Predictor, or Enrico Mortis says Runcam Phoenix.
Runcam Phoenix. Okay, so do they still make full size? Oh wait, that's a small one. The Runcam Nano 3. Holy crap!
Because we got some small cams on our little drones. They're nice, but they make me dizzy. I don't know what it is about them. Like if I go up and do a flip and a spin, it makes everything go weird looking to me. Where the big cams didn't. I don't know if it's the lens or what.
Corey
It is.
Mano also says Cadex Ratel, R-A-T-E-L.
I've heard of that one. Yeah, CADX Ratel. Yeah, I've heard of that one. That's another small one though. That's another like small one.
Or the Runcam Nano 3.
Yeah, I think what was probably throwing me off is like standard size. Like I said, I just don't know anybody that makes a full standard size camera. The closest one is probably that the Foxeer Mini Predator 4. That one is a full size camera. I'm looking at that. And I have the Foxeer Falcor, and I liked that. So
That's what he said. Foxeer Predator V4.
yeah, that's a full size one. I mean, that's the classic size that we know.
I got that Foxeer Falcor, and I love the camera. And it works good on my Mamba stack. But if I put it on my CL Racing F4, it messes up my smart audio. I don't know why that would be. It's only a positive, a ground, and a camera wire. But as soon as I plug that camera in, my smart audio won't come up when I do my stick.
That's so weird. I have this. I have the same camera, and I have it on a Brain FPV flight controller. And yeah, I guess I don't. I don't have that problem. That is so weird. It's a great camera, though, right? I mean,
It's amazing. It's almost like looking through a high def camera. I really like the color and the clarity.
yeah,
Works-
the
works on my
1200 TV lines is freaking awesome. You know what? I was scared to buy it at first because people talked about the latency of it. Oh, it's got a little bit of latency. I don't even notice it. I honestly don't even notice it.
No, I mean,
My own reflexes are gonna put me in a tree before any latency from that. My own bad piloting skills will put me in a tree before that camera causes me to lag out. Whatever lag it has, it's not gonna affect me as a pilot.
no, I think you get more effect out of your radio system than anything. More so than a camera, like a PP. Like I was running PPM forever, and I switched to S Bus, and I was like, "Holy cow!" And then I switched to F Port, and I was like, "Holy cow!" Like every time I switched to a faster latency or less latency in my radio, my flying improved tremendously. But I've never noticed the issue with the cameras. I've heard it too, though.
Hello, Drone Shots. Indigo Rhino says he agrees with Rigger, but he likes the Phoenix over the Eagle.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Drone Shots is in the house.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
Sonic shots.
I guess there still are a few standard size cameras out there these days.
But it's nice to hear from guys that are running them. It's like Roger and I. Nope.
Well, it's because you guys like to fly the GPS birds more,
Yep.
so that's understandable.
It's almost like people don't even review them cameras much anymore because the HD is the big thing now.
Yeah.
So all of a
Yeah.
sudden, the regular FPV cameras are dying off. And I don't know if I would like to fly under that either because I don't know if there's fisheye on it or not. And if there's zero fisheye to get real nice, movie production film looking stuff,
Sure.
I'm gonna be looking through a little hole trying to fly freestyle, instead of having like a big view.
Right.
I'm curious how that is on it. No one's really talked about what that's like.
Eamon, how you doing?
Just checking out Eamon's channel.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to get going because of the
Okay.
time.
Yep.
We wanna get out.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's fun. Thanks for
Yeah,
having us.
thanks for
Sure,
having
good
us.
luck with the moving stuff. It's good
Yep.
to see
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thanks. We'll need it.
Yeah.
It's stressful, that's for sure. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Okay, thank you for coming in, guys, and be safe out there.
Indigo says he's working on a sub 250 gram 4-cell 4-inch. Ooh, that is interesting.
Oh,
Eamon,
Here
how
again.
you doing? Eamon's a gamer. He's got a gaming channel. Looks like. I just checked out his channel.
Michael's having a hard time shutting it down, it looks like.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. Hang on. Leave.
Okay, you got it.
There you go.
No.
Eamon, I'm gonna give you a blue wrench. Welcome to the community, and got 3 rules: no politics, no foul language, no racist remarks, and do not ask for supporters. They will support your channel if they're interested. There we go.
Rigger is running a Swift with a 2.3 millimeter lens and a 155 degree FPV minimal fisheye. That's big. That's a big wide swath, isn't it?
I'm trying to
I hear
remember.
guys talk about 48 degrees, 155. Wow.
I'm trying to remember what I run on my Falcor.
See you, JDS.
No, he's working on a 12-inch sub. He's saying bye to Rick to
Okay.
okay. Go Rhino.
Veggie sub.
I don't know how you can eat that garbage. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? I
Yeah.
can't eat that full of subs. No way, no way, no way.
I was just gonna say I run pretty similar on my Falcor. My lens is actually 2.5 millimeters, and that has a field of view of 140 degrees. So pretty close.
Gives you a good look, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Rigor Mortis is saying that, yep, nice and wide gives me fake profile.
But I think that DJI system, though, man, I think it's got a pretty decent field of view too. And I think that, even if it may be smaller than some of these wide angle lenses, just the fact that you can see high def everything, people are willing to just say, yeah, that's fine that it's not. I don't think it's fisheye. I don't think the DJI system is fisheye. Could be wrong on that. I don't think it was.
Is any of you guys out there flying the new DJI stuff at all? The digital DJI FPV equipment?
Mia's Drone Adventures. Good evening. Rigor Mortis is going to go with the Phoenix in the future.
Yeah, you're right about that, JDS. I was out doing my shopping at different stores today, and this afternoon we finished it up. I went out and bought another 10 great big bags of peanuts to feed my squirrels.
Dang.
Oh, okay, I just see DJI's FPV camera has a 150-degree ultra wide angle lens for an expansive field of view. Huh? It didn't look like the fisheye in any of the video I watched was too bad, so I honestly couldn't remember.
See how hard Roxy's working?
Yes. She is so happy.
So how's your cat doing there, John?
Good. I think I mentioned we got some new cats, right? They're
No?
still living locked off in the other half of the house at the moment.
Okay.
But we adopted two new cats.
Oh, wow. Well, John, how's it feel to be running a cat house?
Leave it to Paul to bring that up.
Because John, I'm living in a doghouse,
Yeah, I guess I am a big cat dad here. I mean, now that there's 3 of them here.
Well, what's got to be nice is the difference between dogs and cats. Dogs, yeah, they're great, and I love my dogs. I'd never be without a dog, but what I've heard from cat people is they're so independent that you don't have to keep on them all the time,
That's right. That's right, and that's honestly why they're a good pet for us here, because yeah, they're extremely independent. They do get lonely though, and they do like their people. But we were able to leave the cat here for a week with a neighbor checking in on it every couple days, and she was okay. She didn't go crazy or anything like that. It was lonely, but you could never do that with a dog. I mean,
Yes, no.
you just can't do that with a dog. So
Howling fun, just keep it up high enough so they can't get the drone. And if they can jump, you better put it higher than that.
gotta have a firm hand to run a cat house. No, yeah, they're adjusting to the new house. We were told that you shouldn't take new cats and just throw them in with your other cat right away if you have one in the house. You need to put them in one half of the house and separate them. Don't
Slowly introduce them.
Yeah, let the other cat realize, hey, there's other cats around here, but don't let it be just like,
Yeah.
Because it's like the equivalent of dropping the cat in a pool of ice water. You just shock them. And it could set the tone for the whole relationship if you do that. So
Yeah. How old are the cats you adopted?
one's like 1.5 years old, and the other is 1 year and 8 months old.
Okay.
So they're not super old. We actually adopted them from a place called a cat cafe, which is basically a place where you go. It's got a coffee shop on one side, and they have the cats on the other side. And there's like 20 cats, and you can go and sit down and have your coffee and see which cat you bond with. And if you want to adopt one, you can adopt one.
Oh,
Oh my
cool.
God.
It's actually a pretty cool concept. I don't know how they keep it open, but I guess there's just enough cat lovers that come all the time and play with the cats.
And then in July, when everybody starts to move, well, they probably get more cats in.
Yep, I'm
A lot of
sure.
people get, because they can't have pets that where they're going to.
Yep. And it's really nice though, because they do give the cats a really nice home where otherwise, they would have to end up in a cage in an animal shelter somewhere. So
Yeah.
they do.
Or in the worst case scenario, they'd be put down.
Yep, they'd be euthanized, because there's no one to adopt them. So it gives them a little bit more chance. I think they had a sign up that said that they've gotten 200 adoptions done so far. It's a pretty new place. So
Well, good for
What
you.
do you do with all that damn coffee? I'm thinking about that. What the hell are you gonna do with that? Hey,
I
Captain, long time no see.
I don't know, John. Well, before you came, I was telling Roger, FedEx pulled up today and gave me a great big box full of K-cups of coffee. I don't drink coffee.
I saw that, and there's no sender info.
No
nothing.
return information or nothing. Nope.
Yeah. How you been doing there, Captain Cook? Hope you're doing good. Hope your health is good.
Now you don't drink coffee, so you
Nope.
don't have a Keurig or any of that stuff, right?
I have a Keurig that I'd never used. That is here in case I want to do hot chocolate. Never used it. So I don't know.
It's all Starbucks coffee, medium roast, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. I've tried that Starbucks coffee and I don't like it. I'd rather drink cheap McDonald's K cups than
Cafe,
drink
yeah.
that Starbucks stuff. I don't know what it is.
And see, I wouldn't know the difference because I never drink it anyway,
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to give it to somebody, and I don't know what the hell to do with it.
Sure.
Yeah,
it
if
wasn't,
it was a truckload of McDonald's ones, I would say, what do you want for it? I'll
And
buy it all.
And I don't even know what it's worth.
yeah. You sure it's not what's his name that sent it to you? The guy that moved out to California?
No, I'm sure because he knows I don't drink coffee.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't order it. Good. He probably ordered it before he left. He forgot about it.
I don't know, but it's going to find a new home because when he left actually the machine I have, the Keurig machine I have, he left it here because he didn't want to take it with him. So I got some hot chocolate K-cups, and I've never even used those. I don't know how to turn the damn thing on and make it work. It's like, do you fill the whole thing up with water, or do you just, how do you tell it how much of it you want to use? Or you just pour in the amount you want of water that you want to come back out, or?
Well, mine just works out. I put the water in the back and I press on what size of cup I want. That's all.
Well, this doesn't have any selection.
That's the same. That's the same for me here. I'll show you my Keurig real quick.
I'm doing good there, Captain Cook. Thank you for asking. Yes, sir.
So I'm actually in the process of kind of like cleaning my Keurig because it wasn't working today. So I had to flush some vinegar through it. But on the top here with the buttons, you see how you can choose what size cup you want?
Yeah.
So it'll make a cup of just that size.
Yeah.
See, there's nothing like that. The one I have is about this big. It's just a little dinky thing.
Yeah.
And
Oh, don't worry. You put the water in, it'll adjust itself, Paul.
you
It
should-
won't run over nothing.
And this is the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
This was like $7 on Amazon. Best thing ever. But yeah, I'm running some vinegar through there because it was starting to struggle, and if you don't clean it, like once a month or every couple months,
Yeah,
it'll die and you'll have a huge problem.
yeah.
But
Yeah, Captain Cook says coffee makes him nervous. I drink about 8 cups a day, so
yeah, Roger's extra nervous.
I don't shake it, Lee. I'm not shaking, no. I don't shake.
I'll go get it and show it to you guys.
Do you know the?
I bet you I know what kind it is. I bet you it's a small one, like the ones you see in hotels. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Where they don't have any of those settings.
Hey guys, on March 4th, it'll make 2 years. I've been doing live streams 7 days a week, 7 mornings, and I'd like to thank everybody ahead of time for always being here for me. So thank you all so much.
That's an incredible accomplishment. I
Hey,
mean,
here it is. It's just-
oh wow! I don't even recognize that as a Keurig.
and it just you put the water in the top up here,
Mhm.
and how the hell you get this thing to... Oh, you push in on that. Okay. And then you put the cup in there, the
Oh,
little
that's-
K-cup,
Yeah,
close it, and then
it's only for 1 cup. It's okay. You just fill it up with water in the back. You put your cup in. That's all, and let it pour.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
but how-
1 cup system.
how do you know what size cup the one cup? Because I got cups that are all different sizes.
Probably, I bet you it's geared for a standard size coffee cup, most likely.
Okay.
I mean, probably, yeah. Because you got to think of how much water is going in there. So
Because I was just thinking that hell, it'd be all over the counter, you know? Fill the cup up and overflow. And so that's why I was thinking, maybe, do I just pour in the back here, a cup's worth of water, and then,
yep, exactly. Yep, that's very similar to the one that my parents got first, and it could only make one same size cup, and that's what you would do. You just pour it in the back, and you get that 1 cup.
Yeah.
I didn't have a big tank like that one where you could make like
yeah.
3 or 4 cups.
Which I wouldn't, the only buttons on it on the side here that says capsule or ground coffee.
See, that's so weird. That almost doesn't even look like a real Keurig machine.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it's like a Walmart brand or something.
Yeah.
As economy
That's
size.
what it says on the bottom right there, John. It says Walmart,
Oh, okay. So it's like a knockoff.
like
Probably
a
still works.
knockoff. Yeah.
It probably still works just as good.
See, he left this behind, and it's like, I said to somebody, I said, I wonder, do they make it for hot chocolates? I thought, well, maybe I might like a hot chocolate, but I never make hot chocolate anyway.
Yeah.
I like the Swiss Miss K cups though. I've got a whole truckload of those. Those are good,
Yeah.
and you could probably make some good hot chocolate with that.
That's what I've got is Swiss Miss K cups.
Mm-hmm. They're very good.
But I don't know. I drink these until they're going out of style, you know.
Yeah, rigor mortis. I got the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. I still got that here, and I do have a couple of jars of coffee spare in the cupboard in case I ever run out of my Tim Hortons.
Yeah, I've got a stovetop kettle too, but typically what I'll do is I'll boil water for it to make tea and just have it, on hand.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been just microwaving the water.
See, this is I got there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of these boxes.
8 boxes, and you don't have any idea who sent it.
No.
Wow. Somebody out there knows who sent it.
Yeah.
It says brew a cup at the touch of a button. Keurig.
What's strange is like if it was a member of the community, which it probably was, or
Unless somebody's doing a prank on me, because we had a discussion just the other day, didn't we, Roger? Nobody could believe I'd never have drank coffee in my entire life.
Oh,
Yeah, no donuts. Captain Cook, I'd love to go and get some donuts. I got myself a new car last week, so I love driving now. So I don't have my old truck anymore.
So anyway, I don't know, John. I'll let you know if I ever hear who, how, what, where.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
night we were on with Captain Cook and all that in the chat, and they were talking about donuts and hot dogs and hamburgers, and I had to make a run to McDonald's, which I haven't done in so many bloody years. So I decided to go and get some, and I only ate half a hamburger. Kim ate everything else. I couldn't eat the hamburger. McDonald's, I cannot eat it. I don't know why.
No, I don't blame you.
They changed their menu, their sauce. They changed everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure McDonald's is not the same. It's not. It's you know what? It's not even the same as when I was a kid. The fries
Yeah.
taste different. The nuggets taste different. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
John Spizo, I got a Hyundai Sonata, 2013. It only has 108,000 kilometers. That's about 68,000 miles on it. I don't go to McDonald's, rigor mortis. No. I think it was the first time in, I don't know how many years, almost 20 years, I haven't put a foot in a McDonald's, and I did it that night.
I
That's
am
what-
guilty of liking their quarter pounders though. The newer ones. I am
Yeah.
guilty of liking those.
No, I'd rather go and get
I don't
stuff.
think they're too bad.
Yeah. I will be taking a video.
It's quick, crappy food.
Yeah.
Quick, crappy, cheap food.
Yeah. Yeah, John Spizo, I will be taking photos and a video of it, and I will be posting it on my channel, the car I bought. I'm gonna go get it washed first there. And here's a quick view of Miss Roxy,
Aw.
still sleeping away. Oh, I already do, John. Yeah, I already do enjoy the car.
Yes, Captain Cook, a quarter, the new fresh beef quarter pounder with cheese. I get it with no mustard and extra diced onions. It is pretty good, at least to me. I don't think it's too bad.
Had them Hodges, Mike's, McBloaters, bloaters.
You can actually taste the difference between that and like a whatever constitutes as a regular hamburger or a frozen burger.
Yeah. Oh, without cheese.
Oh, without. No, I get it with.
See, here's what he left behind. When he left here, he left these, not just 1, 2, 3, 3 of these, and this.
Okay.
I don't know. It's caramel mocha. I don't know what the hell that is. And then he also left behind, I think, the ones you used, John.
Oh yeah, that's the Arabica beans. I get the Colombian, but,
Yeah.
but close.
And see, I don't know one bean from another when it comes to coffee.
The taste is different. I like the Colombian coffee better. The taste is different.
Colombian was always good in my, yeah, okay.
Just something
So
about where they source the beans, I guess, or something. I don't know.
They're in Ziploc. These two are in Ziploc bags in the refrigerator, and the other one I got a couple of other boxes or something. But the 8 boxes over there, it probably cost me $1 million to send it to Roger if I shipped it.
Yeah, right. But no, I don't like Starbucks coffee. Or I would say, what do you want? What price do you want for the whole thing? Or I would get it.
I don't want any price for it. I want to get rid of it.
Yeah. I just have to let it over the border. They'll probably think it's drugs in it and they'll open up every one.
Yeah,
That's how they
could
ship.
be.
That's how they ship drugs now, through coffee beans and everything. Why not, you know?
Yeah, hide them in K cups. Good idea.
Uh-huh. Look, I sent a flag to, what was it? Yeah, I sent the flag to Heath.
Indigo's funny. He
I-
says, I
I-
have them ties
there's
to
two-
Colombia.
There was 2 wooden pegs on the flag. They took 1 wooden peg off it and kept it there. They were going to check it for drugs. What the frick? A wooden peg.
You know
You
what?
know?
They get creative.
Dang.
Happened to be your package that was the target.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to check. I've got some good neighbors across the street. I don't know how much coffee they drink, but they might get a bunch.
Yeah.
No, I can't imagine that package was cheap either because the Starbucks K cups are some of the most expensive ones that you can buy.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a pretty expensive package, whoever sent
Yeah,
it.
because a box like that here, I think in our Super Carnival, they're $19 a box.
Really? And there's 8 boxes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of K cups and Starbucks K cups.
I don't know.
Indigo Rhino says, look at Koopy's walls. That isn't drywall.
John's walls are not drywall.
They're not drywall. Then what are they?
It's not a wet wall.
No.
Yeah, JDS. Yeah, I'm getting them very sick. Where do you get your whitener, John? Also Colombian. They're cocaine walls. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
AC John Dude says, Paul, sell it on eBay.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Could
Get them to
probably
pay.
make some good money because, believe it or not, people will buy that on there because they have eBay bucks. They'll specifically go to eBay to buy certain things like that because they've got eBay bucks. Probably get it. You could probably get a new drone with that or something.
Probably because you're buying so much off of Amazon, he's probably sent it to you for free. Oh, but the box isn't from Amazon. No, it's not.
No, the box is marked, but it's a case. So who knows who it came from? But it doesn't say Amazon. Usually, when Amazon ships you something, it says Amazon,
Yeah.
and it says it came directly from the K Cup people or whatever. You know.
Yeah, like I said, Monday there, grab the phone address and get the phone number and phone them up. See what the hell's going on.
Well, there's no return address on there.
Oh, okay.
There's no return address. That's the mystery.
It's just got my address.
Rigger says he's one of those eBay users. See, he's got lots of eBay bucks and he's ready to buy. No, actually, you could save a lot of money that way. It's actually a smart thing to do. As long as you don't get too caught up in just buying things only on eBay and you don't check prices other places. Hell, eBay is where I got my GoPro session combined with eBay bucks and a 15% coupon. I got a heck of a deal on that. So,
See, what it says is, even though they say Starbucks inside, the shipping label says Keurig in Union City, Georgia, to Paul Murray. Date shipped February the 19th of 20. So today is the 21st, so it was only 2-day delivery FedEx.
Well, it's a lot of money for a prank.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for a prank because those K-Cups are not cheap.
Well, especially being the Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do know there's nothing cheap about Starbucks.
Nope.
But and it says up at the top on the right, ship date, actual weight is 9.8 pounds. Dimmed, or I don't know what that means, but it says bill sender.
AZ Drone
Maybe
Dude
that's the
says,
shipping label, billed to sender, right?
AZ Drone Dude says, is there 24 per box?
Let me look.
24 cups per box?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't
point.
think. I don't know. I don't think 24. That's a lot, isn't it?
Fathom says, is there a note at the bottom of the box or something?
Oh yeah, it's 24.
24 per box.
Yep. 24 K cups in every box.
Mm.
And I got 8 boxes.
Fathom Hodges says, check the box in case there's a letter in it or something.
No, nothing in there. It's just it's like it was shipped from the manufacturer.
Oh well. The mystery, Paul's
There's-
coffee mystery.
And there's no the mystery is, and there is no, like, sometimes you get a plastic thing on the outside where it's got packing and all that. Nope, nothing of that.
John Pools drinks coffee. Hey, John Pool.
Let's see. So the price of the Starbucks medium roast K-Cups 24 count is, let's see, on eBay they're going for like $13.49, but what's the shipping?
Okay. Well,
Uh,
you're at $19.
It's like a $5 shipping. Let's see. Keurig.com is selling them for $17.99.
Okay.
And that's with free shippings. Staples is selling for $16.98.
So anyway, you look at it, we're looking at close to $100.
Yeah, I mean, you're still looking at a lot of money for all that.
And I don't get it. It's like, okay, ha ha ha, but
Yeah,
Give it a day, Paul. Give it a day. Somebody might show up and tell you who sent it.
yeah, that's true. AZ Drone, dude, I'm literally saying I could get it right now for $22.49 Amazon Prime, the 24 count. That's
Fathom
basically
Hodges, good
on
evening.
Amazon.
But if you got it from Amazon Prime, don't you think it'd come in an Amazon box, inside a box?
Oh yeah, sure.
And this just came just like this, just the regular Keurig auto delivery, it says. What the hell's auto delivery?
Oh,
Phantom Flight 101 says, I think he says, Paul, did you get the coffee?
Phantom. Phantom Flight.
Herman. It's not nice to fool like that, Herman. Herman, you better get yourself on here right now on the panel, because I want to look you in the eye and you tell me that you sent that to me. I don't know. It just ever since I got here, it's like, who the heck? Where? How the heck? What the heck?
Yes, Paul got the coffee. Not the coffee.
This AZ Drone Dude says, Paul, list it for $100 for all 8 free shipping.
We're talking about how he can pawn it or what he can do to give it away.
Yeah, since I got 0 in it, it cost me money to ship it to somebody,
Yeah, well, that's why he says list it for $100, so I'll get it for free shipping. So you take that $100 and ship it with the $100.
Yeah.
You're on a roll tonight, JDS, yeah?
Yeah, I could tell.
Hey,
Hey, listen,
Herman,
John,
want to
I'm
come
gonna,
in?
I'm gonna do something with it. You know, it's like it didn't cost me anything, so you know, I'm halfway tempted to send it to Roger, but I just think that, like Roger says, going across the border and all of that mess.
Would probably be pretty expensive.
It'll cost you, don't send it to me, Paul. No.
Because it, you know, it weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you a mint, and forget that. You're in your car on your way home? Okay, Phantom Flight. Yeah, because it'll cost you a fortune, and at the border, you'll say, well, look, this is how much it costs. You're gonna have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the hell with it. AC Drone Dude says, or do a drawing on your channel and give it away.
Or what I do is just take it down to the local. But you know, you can't take it like to a food kitchen because I'm guessing they don't have a Keurig machine.
Probably not. You know what you could do? You could build the biggest K-cup castle ever. And then you could do that.
Then after you take your Mavic Mini, you go through it.
Exactly. Flying the Mavic Mini through a Starbucks K-cup castle. That would get so many views.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do with it. You know, it's just because they must have a definite shelf life, don't they?
They do. Actually, they do expire. They don't stay good forever in these little cups, which is
Yeah.
actually something, by the way, for those of you who buy this stuff on Amazon, be careful, because one time I bought a bunch of K-cups and they were pretty much all expired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I sent them right back. I'm like, nope, because you could actually taste the difference. They don't stay fresh in here forever.
Because this, and I would imagine these are fresh because they came directly from Keurig.
Yeah, probably.
I'll be right back.
But how long they stay fresh, I have not a clue.
So there's actually a way to tell what the expiration date is on them. I can't remember how to find it on the well, I only know how to find it on the McDonald's ones. I don't know how you find it on the Starbucks ones.
This is how I buy my coffee. It's like that.
Ah, you put it in your own thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There's an expiration, I think.
Oh, there is. Maybe on the box?
Yes.
I don't know if it's on the cup or on the box.
Expires 9. I can't tell what that means. Do you read Greek?
Oh, wow.
Blurry. I can't even see it, unfortunately.
It says expires 20.
Do you have a magnifying glass, Paul?
2020 of 09/23 of 2020.
Okay, so yeah, that sounds about right. That it would expire in September.
Of 10 years from now?
No, in 2020. We're in
No,
2020
2020.
now.
Oh, 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh.
Oh, man.
Phantom Hodges says, take it to the local cops. The cop station.
Yeah, but do you think they're using a Keurig machine?
Oh,
You
they'll
know,
find
most
money.
places-
to
Oh,
drug-
hell yeah.
They'll
Or you can
find money in the drug money to buy one.
Most people I know are using. They're not using K cups like in groups like police departments. They're using a bun, you know, where you put the coffee in the filter and put it in the top, and you make a pot, you know.
I don't know. I would be surprised to see some police places using them. They're so
Yeah.
popular these days. They really are. They're so popular.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Nice to see you.
It's a great idea though to gift it to the police if they have one.
Give it to the police or the fire department, or split it up, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's another good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like that's about the shelf life of this stuff. It's 6 to 9 months, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fat Them Flight 101 says start drinking.
Yeah, start drinking too. K Cup Tower,
There you go.
as tall as you possibly can. And then take a video of it and put it on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, a Howling Fun RV Adventures. Paul, you may get another box because it says automatic delivery.
Yeah. What the hell?
Watch next month another box. Next
Another
one
box.
after another box. Well, like I said, check your bank account. Maybe just make sure there's nothing being drawn out.
Because right on the case here, here's what it says right on the top.
Yeah.
Auto delivery, yeah. That's weird. That's so weird. Maybe it's just
Why don't you get a box of donuts
auto
tomorrow?
delivery.
Yeah, if I keep getting auto delivery, I might be down at the end of your driveway selling to the snowmobilers.
Brandon, I heard you got a new computer, Paul. How do you like it? Oh, he loves it.
I like it. It's really fast. It's really quick. It's I had to go buy a set of speakers for it, so I bought Bose speakers, and I've got the Bose set up. I've got the Acer 24-inch monitor. I've got the Blue Yeti, but mine's black, but it's Blue Yeti, and I got the Acer big desktop computer that just kick butt and takes names.
Nice.
Yeah, before it was like if I went to share something, and we'd wait and we'd wait and we'd wait and we'd wait, and then half the time if I left it up too long, like more than 30 seconds, I couldn't shut the damn thing back off again.
Huh. Yeah. Hey, Rigor Mortis. Okay, have a good night. Phantom Flight. Start drinking, Paul.
Manamana says, expect a video in my email tomorrow morning.
Rigor Mortis. He's going to sell one to Rigor Mortis.
Ooh.
Ah,
Wow. Brandon, you're asking Paul a lot.
well, here, no, because I think now with this new computer, I can just go over here
Okay.
and I can go to my Amazon, and I can go to my orders, and I can go down and find the little sucker right there. And then I can share it real quick. All right, now I'm going to push the share button, Roger. Let me know how fast it is. Are you ready?
Yep.
There we go. Share.
Boom. There you go.
Oh, nice. You got a big solid state hard drive in there.
Yep. Yep. That was the advice we were debating about whether to get the i5 or the i7. But for what I do, I don't do any gaming. I don't do any big time editing or graphics or any of those kinds of things. And so it's the i5 9400 second generation or ninth generation or something. But anyway, and it just cooks.
i5 is perfect for what you need it for. And the solid state drive is, I mean, solid state drive. I don't know if you were using a spin drive before, but those solid state drives, they're just snappy.
And here's the monitor I got right there.
Now that's what's behind you, right?
That's right here. No, behind me is a 60-inch.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because that's only 23 inches. Yeah, I see that.
And,
now. Never
and I
mind.
got this one with the speakers. But the speakers are so tinny, that's when I went out and bought the other
Bose.
Bose speakers.
Yeah, built-in display speakers are terrible.
But the Bose speaker he's got there is really
Yeah.
worth it.
And then I bought, because I had to have a webcam now, so I bought the Logitech 310.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I noticed when you first, I noticed an immediate change in the quality of your setup with that camera and I guess that new computer. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Roger's been bothering me for several months. Paul, you got to get a new computer. Paul, you got to get a new computer.
Brian, Ryan, do you have any laptops you would recommend for video editing? Yeah, Brandon, he lives in where you live again there, Brandon?
I thought he was a West Coast guy, like
Yeah.
California.
I think he's 14 years old too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch what you print out there, JDS, because we got a young guy in here. So
Obviously a lot of guys for editing love to go with the iOS, the big Macs, you know, but yours are big bucks too.
mhm.
But my estimation is no matter what you get, you got to look at, make sure it's got probably at least a terabyte hard drive on board. You want to get it with an i7 or better.
yeah.
And at least 18 to 24 gig of RAM, wouldn't you say, John?
Well, to tell you the truth, what I'm running here is a 512 gig Microsoft Surface Book 2, and I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. And for the most part, I can pretty much edit anything I want in Adobe Premiere Pro. The only thing that I struggled with was some 100 mbit Autel footage. That I struggled with popping it in and just editing it completely raw. It would lag here and there. But but like so far, everything that I've thrown at this computer has been pretty good.
Yeah.
But it is a Core i7 processor, and yeah, I don't know if you really need like 32 gigs of RAM or like that range, but eight. I would say 8 minimum. If you're
Yeah.
gonna do editing, 8 minimum.
Because see, the all-in-one I was using had 4 gigabytes.
Yeah, that's even tight to run Windows today.
Yeah.
That's even tight to run Windows today.
And when I took it up and I had the spec sheet on it, I went to Best Buy, took it up there because I was going to tell them that, give me 60, because you can expand it up to 16 gig. It's got the 2 slots in it because it was running with 4 gig. I was going to have them put 2 8s in. And because you got to keep them equal, I think you got to put an 8 and an 8 or a 4 and a 4 and a.
Yeah, it's best to not like mix the sizes.
Yeah.
You're better off.
So the guy took a look at my specs. He says, I'll put them in for you, but you're not going to like it at the end, and you're going to have a $200 bill, because the Celeron, he says, your issue, yes, is RAM, but your main issue is you're running a Celeron processor that just isn't handling what you want it to do.
It's just too old. Yeah, it's just
Well, it wasn't old. That computer, I just bought it brand new in September, October.
Oh, I didn't even know they sold the Celeron brand anymore. I thought that was because Celeron, I remember that name back in the late 90s.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So it was an HP with a Celeron processor, and their Celeron processor was just so minimal that he told me, he says, you do what you want, I'll do whatever you want. But I says, my recommendation, get another computer.
Yeah. Did you empty out the old one
No,
completely?
it's sitting on the dining room table.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything with it yet. Because I know I can reset it back to factory, but I want to wipe out whatever my stuff is and make sure that I have copies of it.
Yeah.
But I didn't do a lot on there other than, just little photos here and there, little funny photos like you and Kim and things like that. Or
Okay.
And Corey Mano is saying, wow, they still sell the Celeron brand. Wow. Yeah. I hadn't heard that name in years. I didn't even know they still used it.
Yep.
But obviously it's a quote unquote a modern Celeron, but for what you do, you needed a better processor. I mean,
well, that's what he said. This is made, that other computer, the one I didn't update, he says that's made for somebody that just wants to maybe get on the internet and check their email or whatever. It's not made for doing anything heavy duty at all.
Yeah. Your new one just flies.
Yeah. Just something to think about there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a good idea.
But yeah, I mean, like as far as a video editing laptop, yeah, I'd look for 512 on the SSD. If you could get 1 TB SSD, great, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you a lot.
Yeah.
But you can do editing with 512. Just have somewhere to put it. Have an external drive to put your editing media and whatnot.
Howling Fun. I live in Alabama. Okay. Okay. Howling.
Alabama got snow recently, didn't you?
Snow.
Yeah, they got snow like down in the panhandle of Florida the last couple of days. I don't think it stuck, but even the Gators were running around in snowmobile suits.
Okay, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon says I got a 6 GB RAM on my laptop. I should probably get something new soon. Okay. So,
Yeah, Brandon, what you have to take a look at is you got to find out, look it up and see the specs on that. Or just go to my computer. It'll tell you what you're running for a processor. Because that'll make a decision, because you can update and put extra RAM in there. But if the processor isn't gonna give you the kind of speed and reaction you want, then you might as well. That'd be like throwing good money after bad, Yeah, AZ Drone says, John, that 1 terabyte SSD is less than $100 now.
For like in a laptop? I'm surprised.
Need to go. Rhino says I'm not sure what kind of computer I have, but it's pretty slow though. Their name is pretty worn out, but I think it's a Danby. Danby.
Andy, do you still load your programs with a cassette player? That was way before John's day.
Oh yeah, look at that. A Samsung. I'm looking at Samsung because that's probably the only one I would consider. Oh, it's 150. I see $154 at Best Buy. So yeah, wow, they've come down in price a lot.
Yeah, they were really pricey at one time.
I know the M2. I know M2. There's no way you probably get an M2 for $100, but
Brandon says he's running an Intel i3 processor. Not good.
Well, at least it's an Intel processor. That's better than running a Celeron. But not much. Well, it depends too. If are you really a tech guy? If Brandon, if you are, You can go online and find all kinds of ways to update that computer yourself by buying the parts, and they tell you step by step how to take it apart, how to find the processor, how to find everything in there. You can update your RAM and your processor. I was amazed. I went and looked and I said, no, that's more than this old man wants to do. But
Hey, Doctor, wait a minute, Doctor, Mr. Awesome 26.
Oh, well, that's pretty sweet. I just looked up a Samsung NVMe M2, 1 TB solid state drive. It's $168 on Amazon. I mean, wow, it's really come down in price.
yeah, didn't they used to be about $350?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I guess I don't know. Did like cost of flash memory take a nosedive or something? That's
Well,
crazy.
The technology keeps moving so far fast that what's hot today, tomorrow is be just okay, you know?
Yep. So maybe I would say what I just said before is wrong. Go look for 1 TB and try to look for a good deal because there should be cheap, there should be 1 TB out there of SSD. It shouldn't be super expensive. So how's this for customer service? So Armatan was saying that my tadpole would be shipped on the 19th. It didn't ship, but they contacted me on the 20th and said, we're sorry we didn't get to ship it today, but we will be shipping it tomorrow, and we will be including a little something extra, to say we're sorry. And I just replied, I said, oh, it's no big deal, no rush. Thanks for just letting me know. I mean, I thought it was just an estimate. Now they took a picture of it, and they actually have a picture of it there. They're like, here, we just want to let you know that there's your little drone, and we shipped it and all that fun stuff. So they actually took a little picture of the quad there. Here's a short snap before we took it out for you, and your model is ready.
Wow.
I mean, that's amazing customer service.
Hey, John, did you see AZ Drone said in there? His first 1 TB SSD bought was $999.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. You know what? My first 128 GB SSD was an Intel one, and I think I paid like $350 for it. So kind of similar situation there. But when I got that SSD, I was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Phantom Flight 101, you still in the chat? Did you get home yet?
What do you mean by punch holes in the cards?
Oh, punch cards? That's what we used to program.
Yeah. Computers, the old computers.
The old
yeah.
computer punch.
Right back, guys. You want to go make a coffee? Right back.
We're talking back in the 50s,
That was before my time. Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible customer service from Armatan. Wow.
Well, they definitely want to keep you on board. It just goes to show, I think, customer retention, that these companies have figured they better hang on to people, because otherwise there's always somebody else around the corner that'll sell it to them.
Yeah, that's true.
And treat them right,
That's true.
Where it used to be, well, the auto industry went through that. Back in the day, there was only a handful, like 3 or 4 auto companies, and if you wanted a car, you had to go to one of the 3. Now it's like there's 15 or 20 different options on a car.
Well, it's good for consumers.
Yep. Howling Fun RV, thanks for coming in. And you're not an old lady. I'm the old man. You're just the young beauty sleeper. We'll see you again tomorrow. Indigo says he remembers when he upgraded his 486 to a Pentium.
That was our first computer. It was a Dell 486, and it had 8 megabytes of RAM.
Yep.
Big deal.
8
megabytes.
megabytes. Yep. Not gigabytes. 8 megabytes.
8 megabytes. And it ran Windows 3.11. That was 1994.
Yep. Well, it's just amazing. I'm so amazed at this new desktop and everything it does, and how it just clicks right now. You know.
Everything is just boom. That's that Core i5, and that's that solid state drive.
Yep,
Stuff just comes right up.
Yep.
Once you use a computer with a solid state drive and a decent processor, you can never go back.
No.
You can never go back.
No. Well, I think I'll set my coffee back over here off of the edge here. Ugh.
Always good.
It went quiet.
Oh, John. Okay.
Just me.
I moved my case of coffee. Now I'm going to put these back in the refrigerator. Be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me hanging out.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah, sorry I didn't go on the live stream there night when you guys are on coast to coast. After I went to lay down, I got up a little bit late.
Well, we're gonna have you guys' good friend John DiNardo on Coast.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, to talk about the Skydio. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep, John DiNardo is gonna be on Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday. Don't miss it. And they're speak of the devil. There's Bill now.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I thought he might have mentioned it.
No, he hasn't. Well, he hasn't been on lately because he's been very busy.
That's true too. That's true.
And when he comes on, he stays on for about 10 minutes and he leaves. So
Well, he's busy. He's busy with his business and stuff.
yeah,
Yep.
That makes sense. But no, he just got the Skydio, so he's gonna come on, and
Yeah.
Bill just got his Skydio too pretty recently, so it's gonna be a Skydio fest. And I'm just gonna kind of sit in the corner and be like, ooh, because I don't have one.
Well, John's still trying to figure out if he really likes it or doesn't like it.
Oh, Bill, I know Bill loves it. He feels like the video and the images that he's getting from it is really unlike the other drones that he has. He really feels like there's a really good difference in the camera, big difference in the camera.
Well, see, now does Bill fly the Mavic 2 Pro?
Yeah, he's got the Mavic 2 Pro. He's got the Phantom 4 Pro. He's got so he's got those.
He's got
right.
the high-end cameras over there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Because John was saying that he thought it was good, but he couldn't tell a difference in the cameras. But definitely it was a different feel to be flying a smart drone, because the smart drone was like, it wanted to do its thing. And it was like,
Oh, really? That's interesting. It
Yeah.
kind of wanted to do its thing, huh?
yeah. He said it really, to his feeling was, it really wants to be an autonomous drone as it was designed. And so by John, now I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but I got the feeling is he had to get used to that, that it was an autonomous drone, and here it was. He was trying to control it.
yeah.
That would be a hard thing, I think, for all of us. I mean, we're all on the sticks
Yeah,
So
he wants to try it when he goes boating.
Yes.
that would be great. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing with me and the Skydio. Not that I was in the market for a new GPS drone, but I felt like I would not be in enough situations where I would use the autonomous features of it.
No.
So
That's why I canceled my order because, you know, I'm bad back, bad knees, and an old guy. And it's like, what's it going to do? Follow me when I get in an electric wheelchair or something? Or, you know,
Bill says he felt in control the entire time.
yeah.
He said he felt in control the whole time. So, but
Oh, yeah. John never said he didn't feel in control. It just, he said it was different.
Yeah, Bill, you got some time to come on? I'll send you a
Yeah.
link. It's all up to you, Bill.
Bill waited a long time for that Skydio too. He should get something special from Skydio because he waited a long time. He was in batch 1 while a bunch of other people were getting theirs and getting people. He watched people get replacements, and he watched people from batch number 2 get their drone, and he still didn't get his drone. And he got the controller really quickly, and then
Okay.
he passed the point of no return for the controller. So I mean, he waited a long time for that Skydio.
Yeah.
He is definitely their biggest fan. They should have given him a T-shirt or
Well, that
something.
was sort of like a little blackmail trick. Send him the controller.
You know,
Make him wait.
we talked about that on the show. We were like, yeah, hold you hostage with the controller.
Yeah, there you
Nice.
go.
Yeah.
Well, they missed the estimated delivery date for him, like or shipping date. Like how many times, Bill? How many times was it that they missed the delivery date that you were just waiting? I wouldn't have had the patience. I would not have had the patience for it. I hardly have the patience for most new releases, even that ship on time, because they're full of bugs and issues, and I don't want to be the first adopter. I mean,
Okay.
like I'm glad that now I'm considering the DJI FPV system, but when it first came out, certainly it needed a lot of work to be better compatible.
Oh, yeah.
Flight and everything else. We had Mitch from old guy in a drone on Coast to Coast last week, and he talked about how DJI's made so many changes and upgrades, and the market now has this $14 adapter that you could put on the side of the goggles and get all of your analog running. You don't need to cut your goggles up and make them look crappy and violate your warranty. I mean, and it's amazing because just 6 months later, and things are way better than they were. So you get points if you wait.
Hey, Sparky.
Okay, Coast to Coast drones, no problem.
Well, Bill, yeah, we understand that life goes on, my friend.
Absolutely. YouTube is
Whoever is involved in model trains, check out Sparky 107 107. A very good channel, guys. One of the best channels on here for model trains. So
Sparky's
check them out.
got a great train channel. Yep.
Okay, Brandon, you take care now. Thanks for
Brandon,
tuning in.
exactly. You come back and see us again whenever you can, Brandon.
And yep, don't miss John DiNardo on Wednesday on Coast to Coast.
Wednesday. You know, that's the thing. Roger and I sit there and we say on Wednesday morning, now who's on tonight? And we think, Roger always says, well, I think Coast to Coast is on. It says, well, I always thought it was Thursday night. No, it's Wednesday night.
Thursday night is Ken Heron.
Yeah.
Thursday night, that's the big guy on Thursday night. It's Ken Heron. It's Wednesday at 7:30 Central,
8:30 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's 8:30, 7:30, 6:30, 5:30. Going across the country, going west.
Coast to Coast drones.
Yep.
Anyone have ideas for my YouTube videos? I'm trying to think.
What, in other words, what kind of ideas are you looking for? Like subject matter or how to do them or?
You're welcome, Sparky 107. Good. Quicksilver, how you doing? Good evening.
Brandon, if you're looking for subject matter, you got it's important to focus in on what you're interested in. It's like you were talking about your your computer and all, and you're a young guy and maybe you like to do that techie kind of stuff. Oh, here comes the snowmobiles on the trail. Do you see them, John?
Yep. That's
That
cool.
trail comes right towards him, and I don't see Kim down there with the coffee pot.
Yeah.
No,
I don't see him.
Tim's being lazy tonight. He's staying upstairs.
Ah,
I'm checking one of Brandon's videos now. He's got a mid-February sunset he just posted 11 minutes ago. Looks really nice. That's a beautiful capture.
and Brandon's a young guy. He might want to just look at his perspective should be through the eyes of a younger pilot, a younger person,
Fantastic views, buddy. I just left you a comment.
Yep.
And there's a lot of skidoos tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's like one right after the other, Roger.
Oh, like I said,
Well,
just the time I there was.
And it's Friday night.
Yeah, and yesterday there was like if they're having a parade or something.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those guys aren't going to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
Brandon, it looks like you have not visited a river yet. You have a lot of sunsets, but you have not gone to like a river or something yet.
River or a lake or over, water or.
Yeah, people love. I do see a Dykeman Pond, but that's the only one. People love river stuff. Just ask.
Yep, water. Yep.
You'll love to see that stuff.
Quite a few of them. Huh?
Yeah, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least a dozen or more.
Yeah.
The scariest thing on a chain ride like that at nighttime is, Roger,
Yeah.
is if you're the last one and nobody, they just keep on going if you have a problem.
Oh, everybody's got phones. So
Yeah, now, but they didn't used to.
yeah. Yeah, Brian says, smart. I will do that when I can. Thanks.
Brandon, you're over on the West Coast, right?
He's saying, do you think it's getting boring, doing the sunrise and sunset? Well, Brandon, you see the guys do their sunrise and sunsets every Saturday morning, don't you? You're up early enough for those guys. For Rodney Bell and Drone Bum and all that.
Yeah, and you know what? You might even want to contact them and ask them if you can be the West Coast portion of that. What they do is they hand off to each other and go across the country as the sun comes
I
up.
don't think Brandon knows how to do live streams off of
Oh. Well, Brandon, one of these days we're going to have to get you on here as a live stream so you get your feet, so you feel comfortable with how to do a live stream and what it takes to do a live stream.
I don't know how to do a live stream outside yet. I haven't tried it. I had so many opportunities to try it, but I haven't done it yet. So,
Well, I don't blame you, Rod. You're not going to stand out there like a snowman trying to do a live stream outside.
For a sec, Roger, I thought you were segueing into a joke there. You were going to be like, I don't know how to do a live stream. Just the way you heard to say that. I thought you were going to start.
Yeah, he hesitated after you said that. He says outside. And I thought, what do you mean you don't know how to do a live stream?
I was thinking the same thing. Like, what is it? Is he going to pull some joke here or what? I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that then.
the only way I'm thinking of doing a live stream is buying more extensions for my camera, bringing my camera outdoors hooked up to my laptop to the computer inside.
Yeah.
Don Spizzos, actually, he ordered the Skydio, but now he thinks he's going to cancel the order. What made you change your mind? Just curious. I've just seen a lot of people that canceled come to the conclusion that they're not going to use the drone as an autonomous drone most of the time, that they're not going to be out there on a bike, on a boat.
Yeah,
And
it's an action drone, and if you're not going to do action shots, then yeah.
and they feel that the controller experience is just like an afterthought. So they would rather have a drone that.
Yeah, wouldn't you think that Skydio, and just my thought, just off the top of my head, why would they use a Parrot controller? Even if you were going to use a Parrot controller, get rid of the Parrot name off it so it doesn't come up and say Parrot and all that kind of stuff, you know?
I know. Well, that plays into the fact that, like I said, there are a number of people that just feel like the controller really is an afterthought.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's sad because I think it prevents some people who wanted the Skydio to be their all-in-one super drone.
Yep. I agree.
The controller ends up being the weakest link.
Yep.
Hey, Jeff Drone Pilot, Scott, how you been doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Everybody knows Scott, Jeff Drone Pilot.
Yeah.
Check out his channel, everybody.
Brandon, you have a good evening.
Absolutely.
Guys, I will be closing down at 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay. I understand that because you got to turn around and get up and do it again tomorrow morning.
Yep, but I want to look at another 2 or 3 episodes of my series I'm looking at there. Get that out of the way.
You're still watching your Picard episodes, is that?
No, I'm watching Narcos.
Oh,
Oh, that's a great series.
Yeah.
That's a great series.
Picard, I think I'm going to wait till the whole series is done. Then I'm going to look at it because I'm finding it very boring right now. Sorry to say.
What?
Well, you know, it happens with the best of them when they tail off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because the last episode I watched yesterday, they almost put me to sleep.
Well, there's a lot of filler as well. I mean, there is a lot of filler in it too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good, Def Drone Pilot. I'm glad to hear that. You're doing great. Nice.
I'm starting to feel that way with Stranger Things, actually.
Def Drone Pilot, he's been, I think, one of the first in our club, in our group.
Yep.
He's been hanging on with us since the beginning. Colby, how you doing? Colby's another young flyer.
Yep, he has been around since the beginning. I think I remember that name indeed. Back when you guys were just streaming from what looked like a potato camera, and it was just and I was like, "What the heck is this? What are these guys doing?"
Yeah.
And there was no Menomina show.
No.
You didn't have all.
And Roger's always after me to make sure I keep doing the Menomina thing. You know, that's Roger's thing.
Doing pretty good there, Def Drone Pilot. Yes, sir. I just, I'm, just figuring it out on March 4th. Okay, everybody knows it's gonna make 2 years I've been on, but it's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah, he's been on every day for 2 years.
Yeah,
at least
I'm
once
very
a day.
surprised myself,
Sometimes
really.
two. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you've been around a long time there, Def Drone Pilot. Yes, sir.
That is dedication.
Or you that I got no life, one of the two.
John and I didn't say that. No.
I didn't say either. I didn't. Nope.
I mean, I can't do much without my legs, I need good legs to do something. I don't have good legs yet, so.
No, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, geez,
Yeah.
I get up every day, and I mean, I don't go on live stream with them, but
Mm.
I'm really tight with like 3 friends. I talk 3 or 4 friends I talk to on Facebook Messenger. I mean, we
Yeah.
talk every single day. We just don't get on live stream and do it. So
Yeah.
you do a show, and these are your friends. These are your real.
Well, it not only friends, it feels like family. You
It
know?
feels like family. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're seeing your family. You're just broadcasting it like it's a reality show or
Yeah.
something.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I've always seen it.
Oh, I was having fun doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a chuckle. There's always something. Yep.
So, like I said, March 4th, 2 years. Then on March 5th, it's my birthday. So we celebrate the two at the same time. There will be no drinking involved, but I'll be happy. Oh, Paul. No, you got to get me to do it tonight, right? Super that. Hey, go for it, Paul. Go for it. I'm older than dirt. There you go, John Spiza. Yes. Hey, Wakey, how you doing?
Hey, Wakey, how you doing there, my friend?
Well, here, hold on there. Wakey is asking me if there's snow up here, so here you go, Wakey. That's what we got right now. We still got snow. We got snowmobiles going on the trail.
Now behave yourself, Paul.
Oh, here we go. Mark's here.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, how's it going? Are you causing trouble, Paul?
No, not me. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Yeah, Diff Jump at it. That's the snow, and the snowmobiles are going on the trail. We still got lots of snow.
I got your link a little while ago. This is the first chance I could get to pop in. I appreciate the link, Roger. I won't be on for very long, but I wanted to say hello and see how everybody was doing. How you doing,
That's no
John?
problem, Mark.
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
I'm getting
doing
up
well.
at 10 o'clock anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20 more minutes, right? Oh yeah, that is 20 more minutes. For
Oh,
you guys.
Paul. You almost super shot. There you go, Paul. He likes
No,
seeing
give him
that.
a little more. He just gave you $3, man. You gotta do a little more.
No, not for $3.
Yeah, what Scott is asking, yeah, there was snow. Yeah, I know I made a mistake.
Centroid says now if it was $100, okay, but $3, no.
Maybe 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell. Oh, hell.
Well, it was only one way to find out, Paul.
Here's what you do. You put those
Show us
K-cups
how.
on
Show us how it works, Mark. Go ahead. Show
And my numbers on my keyboard don't go up that high.
it.
Hey, put those K cups on eBay. There's $100. Make it
Yeah,
happen.
there you go.
Here
Hey,
you go.
Paul, there you go. Centroid drinks enough coffee there, Paul.
Hey, Mark. Somehow I don't know if somebody sent it to me or it was a mistake.
Oh,
But-
you have an Enterprise Duo you don't need.
No, FedEx shipped me a whole case of K-cup coffees.
Well, what kind?
It's yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, Lord. Oh. It's-
Yeah, Wakey, you need to put it on DRs.
Mark, there's 824 boxes. 24
oh, that's Starbucks?
Yeah.
Not a Starbucks fan. How much you selling them for?
I don't know what the hell to do with them. The case is 10 pounds. You know what that costs to ship?
Yep. Well, just bring it with you when you come to Roger Palooza.
Yeah, I'll give it to I give it to Robert when he comes through headed that way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's like what the hell am I going to do with
Mhm.
8 cases of 24? I don't even drink coffee.
Ah, coffee. I love coffee too much. But I'm not a Starbucks fan, to be honest with you. I find it too bitter. It's not a matter of it being strong. It's not, I don't mind strong coffee, but that stuff's bitter.
Pike Place roast. I don't know what the hell that, because I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know.
Well, maybe you should start, Paul. It's a sign. Join the ranks.
Start drinking.
Start out the way my mother taught me how to drink coffee when I was 6 years old. Half milk, half sugar, and a little bit of coffee. Wean yourself off.
Hey, Mark, can you imagine if Paul starts drinking coffee?
Oh, Lord.
How much of that Mana Mana song you're going to hear?
Oh,
Oh, is that what you're waiting for, Mark?
No,
I can
no,
over-
no. Oh, no, it's
I'll
okay.
put it live while I'm
Okay,
here.
Paul.
Can we get one, Paul?
Can you want one?
John,
go ahead, Paul. Headphones are off.
John wants one.
I told John. Oh, he's not. He can't hear us.
Go ahead. I can hear you. I'll wait till he
I
gets
told
up.
John asked Paul to do it this morning. I told John, "Look, I don't live close to you. I'll go and unplug your computer."
Oh, Lord. Lord. Well, when did I see it? There it is. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Ready? Mana mana. Do 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 do. Mana mana. Do 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 do. Mana mana. Do 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 do. Mana brought to you by John. He is the Mana fan #1.
And you are the #1 Phenomena singer.
All I heard was something
Phenomena
about.
Drone Hub.
I only heard something about #1, but I'm going to refer to Paul as #2 right now.
Oh, if you, so you missed it, I can do it again for you, Mark.
Safe. Okay.
Even Roxy got up and changed sides. She looks at me, what the hell? And then she goes, think. Oh God. So what did you do? Did you go flying today at all, Mark?
No, I've been doing work around the house. My wife and daughter have gone to visit her sister for a couple of days, so I'm home with the dogs, and it's nice and quiet. So I'm getting a little bit of work done, playing a little bit on the computer, catching up on some schoolwork and some housework. So,
Okay.
yeah, I haven't done any flying. I really got to. The weather, I don't know. It's been bugging me, the weather. So normally I have no problem going out and flying, but I just can't get my butt out of interested in flying when it's freaking snowing like this.
Yeah. Right.
So the temperature just went up, but the problem is here, and I don't know if you have the same thing, Roger. As soon as the spring hits, every field in this area, I swear Liverpool was built on a swamp, I have to wear almost hip waders. And it's for we have such a damp, wet spring, and the fields take forever to dry. We have bad drainage. I swear we're built on a swamp.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Crowley's in the house.
Yes, Mr. Crowley, how you doing? Your brother came on this morning.
Oh, I missed him, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you were on this morning, but you left early.
Was I on this morning?
I
Did I
thought
join
you
you?
were on for a little shorty this morning.
I know I did yesterday, I think. I can't keep track of time anymore. When I have a week off like this, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, Roger has to keep telling me what day it is.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, did you take your medicine, Paul?
Let me
Yeah.
look.
Your night med.
Yeah, I took my night meds, but I didn't take Wednesdays or Thursdays. So
Okay. Don't take them now.
no.
Well, you don't just double up to catch up. Is that it?
Hey, you know what I got today? I got a notification from my insurance company.
Oh man, AZ Drone, dude.
There you go.
Excuse that. Thank you so much, AZ Drone.
I got to do it again, Roger.
Do it again, Paul. Do
For
it again.
$20, you got to do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, AZ Drone, dude. That does help out. Yeah.
Mr. Crowley and his drone is hanging out in the
AZ drone, I kindly ask you not to encourage such behavior. Please, please stop.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena for AZ Drone Dude.
There we go.
That phenomena moment.
Now we
Lord
just
have
need
mercy.
the weather report from Roger. What's
Yeah.
the current weather situation?
Cold.
And more importantly, how's Roxy doing?
Oh, she was doing great till the Mana song came out. She turned
Now
around.
she's now she's all restless, huh?
But
Giving you the business.
Rogers had a steady stream of snowmobilers the last 2 days
Nice.
down the trails across the street.
still doesn't look right without a dress, Roger. Then go kiss Kimmy. Yeah, right. Wakey.
What?
Wakey. You've been hanging around with Keith too long, Wakey. With Heath, I should say, not Keith. Heath.
AZ drones, no problem, AZ. You just let me know when you want another encore.
Don't you do it, AZ drone. If you're gonna give him a super chat, put some other reason in there, please. What I normally do is I put in to keep Roger from having to do the super chat dance or to minimize the chances of a Manamana song.
You're cold down there, Mr. Crowley? Yeah. Well, we were very cold here all day today, so.
It's supposed to go to the 40s here sometime in the next few days. Went real cold now. It's gonna get warm for some.
Yeah,
weird
we're supposed
reason.
to warm up for the weekend too. And then back to the rain and then snow.
Yeah.
It's only doing 11 Fahrenheit here right now. So. Yeah, Wakey. It happens. I make mistakes in names.
You got so many people coming in and out. So you do a better job than I would, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna mute so you guys don't hear the microwave.
Okay. So what are your plans for tomorrow there, Mark? Or are you taking one day at a time?
Well, tomorrow, same old. I gotta take care of some car issues. Last weekend, oh, you'll love this. You know the truck I drive, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was out of inspection. I've been driving illegally for a week, biding my time. So I warned the wife. I said, "You better make sure we have money in the account." I said, she goes, "Why?" I said, "Well, we're getting the inspection." And I said, "My tires are looking really low and they're going to probably hit me for tires." And she goes, "Well, how much is that going to cost?" And I said, "I don't know. It's been a while since I bought tires, especially for a 4-wheel drive truck." Yeah. I said the tires alone are going to be around $160, $70 a piece, unless they can cut me a deal. That doesn't include balancing, and then there's also alignment if it's needed when you put new tires on. So I said, just be ready for it. I warned her, and I left there spending $1,200.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so it was a New York State inspection, which is $20, $25 or whatever it is. I also had it serviced, and I used full synthetic oil on my truck because the Eco Turbo Boost, which isn't cheap either. Yeah. And then 4 brand new tires installed, balanced, and alignment, $1,200. I'm like, I dreaded making the call. I'm like, yeah, do we have enough money in the account? She goes, "How much do you need?" I said, $1,200. It was a dead silence. I'm like, "Kathy, are you there?" And to her defense, she says, "Well, we needed them, didn't we?" I said, "Yeah." Otherwise I wouldn't get my truck out of inspection. She goes, "Oh, well, it happens." I'm like, "Okay, we're good."
Well, she's a good wife.
She is. She puts up with a lot. Mostly me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes, I'm sort of glad you don't do inspections like that here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they
that's true.
could, because a lot of people would be pulled off the road.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the last snowstorm, I could feel the back end kicking out, and I looked at my tire treads, and they looked pretty low. And I said, I knew it was going to happen. So when the guy goes, he goes, "You really need tires. It's not going to pass inspection." I looked at him, and he's like, "Are you surprised?" I'm like, "Actually, no, I'm not. I wasn't going to say anything unless you said something."
Yeah.
Because you give them an excuse, then they'll say, "Yeah, you need to do that because they'll make the money." But I just lessons learned. If he calls me out on it, he calls me out on it.
The sad part about Roger, you have to have 2 sets of tires for the car, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I could
you
run
have-
winter tires all year round if I
Oh,
want. but
you can run winters all year round. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They still allow the studded tires during
No.
certain times of the year? They banned
at
those
certain
now, right?
times of the year, yeah, you're
Okay.
allowed to put them on in. I
Yeah,
think it's in December 15th
yeah,
till April, at the end of April.
yeah.
And
Now
those tires.
my cousin in Boucherville thinks I'm nuts because we only drive with what they call all season radials.
Yeah.
He's got winter tires and regular tires, and he switches them on and off. He goes,
Yeah.
"That's really dangerous that you do." But I honestly, I've never had a problem with all season radials. With
Yeah.
trucks or cars, they
Well,
seem
that's
to do
why
fine.
here our winter tires have to have a little rectangle with a snowflake on it on your
Okay.
tire.
And
Those
you
are
can
the
get fined, and you can get fined if you're not using snow tires.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, you get fined. Yeah, yeah.
So-
heavily.
Yeah. So,
That can cause an accident.
how does that work for somebody like me coming in from the States then?
Well, it's different. It's different because you're from the States.
So they don't hold me accountable for that.
No. No.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be driving unless I felt comfortable with the tires that I was using in the snow. But yeah, it's definitely a different place.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Wakey. But I rather have an extra set of tires, summer tires, to put on the car
Yeah, makes sense.
because you figure it out in the long run. It does wreak havoc on your truck or car. Always
Oh,
with your tires on them.
Oh yeah, because they're heavier tread. They're probably create more friction, which means you're using more gas and more strain on the transmission, probably all kinds of stuff. Oh, really? AZ Drone Dude, they don't have state inspections in Arizona. I thought that was. I think I always thought all states, every state had an
No,
inspection.
we don't have them in Michigan either.
So you don't have to have your car inspected.
No, no.
New York State, what a bunch of crooks.
Well, it's a money grab.
Yeah, it's a money grab, and I'm trying not to cuss, Roger. I really am, because New York State taxes the bejesus out of us.
Because
And-
here the only time you have to have your car inspected is
When
if
you buy-
have a parking plate on it.
Oh yeah, when you transfer a plate, yeah.
If you have it on your car for a year, a parking plate, you have to go and get it inspected.
I'm
We
gonna look
don't-
at it.
We don't have to do any inspections, Roger, even when you transfer cars or anything.
I'm gonna try my Alexa out on this one. Alexa, what is the most expensive state to live in the United States?
According to another Amazon
customer, Massachusetts at nearly $1,000 per month for a 950 square foot. two-bedroom,
Massachusetts is the
Westinghouse
most
and
expensive.
in the country. That is more
Oh,
than
here,
cost in Flagstaff, Arizona.
here she
But-
said Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah. But as far as mainland, New York State, I think is in at least the top 10 most expensive when it comes to income tax, state tax. They tax us heavily on stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you
I
probably,
heard everybody's Alexa going off. Sorry, everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Corey?
Diff Drone Pilot says they run random inspections here. Okay. Well, if a cop pulls you over here and he sees your car is really bad, they'll say, go get it inspected.
Yeah, right.
They'll say, put your handbrake on. If your handbrake's not working, then they'll say, go right away inspection.
Yeah. See,
But
Mark.
besides that, they don't do that anymore. They don't. I never seen a cop pull over somebody and say, try your handbrake anymore. You just give out the tickets. That's it. That's all. And
JDS says that if I show up in Canada without winter tires, they confiscate my drones and my wife, and they'll give them back to me once I put the tires on.
oh, God.
Hey, as long as I get my drones back. Do I hear Kim in the background? Is he
Oh
being-
yeah, yeah. He's been
Yeah,
doing that
Salty's there.
a while ago.
Being salty. Massachusetts, yes, Mr. Crowley. I know you are the most expensive state, I think, with regards to that. You don't need winter tires in Hawaii, at least not yet.
Not
when
yet.
the weather pattern changes, you're going to be the next Arctic. You watch.
Well, the next thing they'll pass something, you got to have lava tires or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a
Ooh.
lot of money. Hazy drone, dude.
What?
Yeah.
You have to pay $2,000 per year for a license.
Wow.
Oh my!
Well,
God.
that's where they get you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My license plate is $165 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, drone shots.
Mhm.
Now here the license plates. Well, yeah, it's about the same price as you, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to have our car registered. I think it's every 5 years here in the States, and that's a certain fee. But as far as license plate, unless you have one of those silly vanity plates, you pay it one fee when you
Yeah.
register it.
Yeah. And you keep the same plate year and year after with just a
Yeah.
sticker now.
Yeah, and you can transfer the plates to a new car. You don't have to turn them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I did with my truck there. My truck plates are on my car right now. And it's that same, I pay less also because it's not considered as a truck anymore. It's a car. So my plates cost a little bit less.
Yeah. Up until about the middle 70s, we used to have a plate in the front and the back, not just one in the back.
Yeah.
Why would you pay for yeah, we know drone shots. We know.
You're... I think I'm going to pull a Paul soon. I think I might be falling asleep in my
Yeah.
chair.
You're gonna have a grandpa nap there.
Yeah, I'll just kind of kick back and.
Your inspection's around $45. Okay.
No, ours is only $25. It's relatively inexpensive, but they have those things on lockdown. Mechanics have to be licensed properly, and they have to account for every sticker, and they get so many a year, and it's all cataloged by the number. It's
Yeah,
even
that's what
color.
that is.
It's even color coded, so a cop can actually tell if my truck's out of inspection by the color from
Yeah.
a distance. And I've been pulled over for that. He goes, I remember the cop saying, do you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no. He goes, your car's out of inspection. I said, how would you know? You didn't even look at it. He goes, I don't have to. I saw the color coming a mile away. He goes, it changed this month. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they were color coded. But they're good about it. That's why I wasn't worried. If I had gotten pulled over before I got the truck inspected, they would issue me a ticket with an affidavit that gives me 24 hours to have it signed by a licensed mechanic saying the car was inspected. And then if I send it all in, I don't get a charge. I don't get a fine. So basically, It's just, get it done or you're in
Mr.
trouble.
Crowley pays $55 a year.
He says 45. Okay.
My JDS says mine's free. I live in the woods. Road tax is a killer.
Because seeing that I bought this car and all that, my insurance is $100 a month now for the car.
Your insurance is $100 a month.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, because it's a newer car, right?
Yeah.
Hey, JDS, just get a paintbrush and make your own sticker.
I know in Ontario they got to the state is forbidden by law from converting a basic right into a privilege and requiring a license and a free charge for the exercise of the basic right.
Uh-huh. Right. You find a judge that'll side with you on that one.
Yeah, it says please see Murdoch versus Pennsylvania 319 US 105.
Really? See, I didn't think that having your own vehicle was a right. I thought it was a privilege.
It is. But I understand his sentiment. But
Yeah, yeah. No, I thought by the. I'm not trying to refute. I just grew up thinking that getting a license was a privilege in your state that they don't have to give you one. I mean, if you do everything they tell you to do, there's no reason why they should deny it. But if you do something wrong, there's no reason why they can't strip you of that privilege because you're not abiding by the rules. I mean, if it's a right, technically you can almost do whatever you want and they can't take it away from you. But that's just my thinking. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we could get yourself a classic car, a vintage car. Yeah, we just got to put vintage plates on them.
Oh, I remember the good old days when I could change the alternator, work on the car, just change the oil for crying out loud.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, do points and plugs and stuff. Now you can't touch that stuff. Oh, and my wife's car wouldn't start. The Mini Cooper wouldn't start. We thought it was a dead battery. Put in a new battery. Nope. Guess what it turned out to be?
what?
The key.
Oh yeah.
The special key that the Mini
Key fob
Cooper uses.
thing?
Yeah, it plugs in and then you press the start button.
Yeah.
It has a rechargeable battery, and so after putting in a brand new automobile battery in, I had my daughter run out the spare key, plugged in. Sure enough, it worked. And I tried changing the battery, and it worked intermittently, but we had to buy a whole new key for that car. You want to know how much a key cut for a Mini Cooper is?
$125.
$230.
Oh crap.
Boy, you've been paying the money, haven't you?
I hate cars. Honestly, that's the only redeeming quality about living in a major city that I think I would appreciate is having public transportation.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to own a car, I would be happy. It's a money pit. It really is. I'm not a big car lover. Like I know people love their cars and they do, they do renovations and such.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're just a big old money pit to me.
Okay, I want to say goodbye to everybody in the chat because I said I was getting off at 10 o'clock tonight.
It's 10.
Yeah.
So everybody take care. We'll see you all in the morning.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Just in time to say bye, John.
John, we'll see you. Maybe you'll pop in tomorrow.
Aerial view, say hi, Steve. Sorry, guy.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, man? I was just on with him earlier. We were chatting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're going to get going. See you all tomorrow morning.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.